Yeah, so I, King Dorito. I don't know if I introduced myself last time. Yes, that's right, King Dorito. Well, I banished all of them. That was fun. That was great. Wasn't that great, Wizards? Yes. And, I heard through the grapevine of, the DM that they have gone through this little cave. I thought they were supposed to be trapped and die, but apparently they did not. Um, they went through, they found some kobolds, they made friends, which I don't understand, neither does the DM. I think that's ridiculous. They made their way out and they found a little town of Reka. Isn't that just adorable, that little goblin village? And they're about to meet the god of Reka. Ooh, exciting. I like that two of you have muted since.
Because I was dying.
Yeah, it's the people that are the people that are able to control their laugh thing reflex.
Oh my god. Oh. The little clap really got me.
But no, so you guys just got up. Like, I think it was Paprika and Peony both had like this nervous kind of breakdown, and Silas and Nexoria were like still standing but pretty scared. And the goblin leader, Gorbenden, he has his hands on this like tapestry at the front, and he's ready to just like pull it down to show off who this god is. Can you guys give me a perception roll really quick?
Sure.
Gotcha.
That's
Okay, hold on 1 minute.
pretty high. Oh.
8.
Never mind. That's an 18. I mean, it's still high, but
I mean, that you passed.
the thing is, I'm used to playing extremely high wisdom and like.
Oh, yeah.
Her dumb stat is her dumb stat is strength, but then afterwards it's wisdom.
I get that.
Okay, that's a 13.
I got an 8.
What'd you get, B?
Another 18.
Okay, so Silas and Paprika both notice that on this tapestry, there's a pretty clear like line where the stitching has gone over again and again and again. And you just hear this female goblin in the back like, no, don't you dare. Please, I beg of you. The thing slides. Don't tear it. Just don't tear it. And he tears down this tapestry. And you just hear this girl behind you crying, going, I am so sick of every single time someone visits. I'm sick of fixing this tapestry. Please, I beg of you. And, well, you guys are now, and if you want to go to the chat, you guys are introduced to the god of Reka, and you just hear Gorbenden yell out, "This is Lord Puddles!"
Is it a slime?
It's a slime.
Oh, I love him.
Oh my word.
This is the best.
This is the god of Reka and our people, the great Puddles. And you just hear him go, how many times do I have to tell you this? I am not a god. I'm a simple slime that just kind of lucked out a little bit. I'm nothing special. It's just calm down. You are our god! I hate you for doing this. Call me Puds. Just call me Puds. It's what my friends call me. All right, Puddles. I'll call you Puddles. I swear that you just do not listen to me at all. What? Even in the slime. Okay, let me.
I hug him.
Leave. You can leave. And he shoos off the goblin leader.
I hug him.
How does he shoo him? He doesn't have hands.
He can kind of do whatever he wants, and to kind of prove that,
like he makes little pseudopods.
For those of you that are like listening to this not on YouTube, YouTube will have these images pop up, but otherwise they'll be available down below and stuff. But no, he can do whatever he wants. This is when he wants to fly away from you.
I love him.
I hug him.
New best character.
But yep, okay. So Paprika's hugging him. He is totally okay and happy with that.
Puds, I love you, Puds.
Greetings, great mighty god.
Why was I scared of him?
You,
Why did I have like a panic attack? This thing is adorable.
Because of this guy is powerful, and you sense that. You didn't know it looked like this though.
Oh, I see.
Okay, can I sense what type of magic energy? Like, is it necrotic? Is it eldritch? Is it like?
I'm very like embarrassed now, seeing how cute he is.
I understand that. Yeah. I mean, to just break it down simply, he has like a vast array of different types of magic.
He's the rainbow slime.
He's a little bit of a rainbow slime.
He's special.
Okay.
He's
I'm gonna
Instagram rainbow slime.
I'm gonna look at like my vial of slime that I collected in the cave. Does it match Pud's?
Yes, it does.
All right.
Oh,
I licked it.
I licked you.
I want to
Nexoria's
get back
I
to
licked God.
Nexoria. I want to get back to Nexoria going like great God, and just for him to be. No, I just kind of went over this. No, I'm not. I'm just a slime.
Can you bless me with your powers?
What?
I'm a warlock. I'm just waiting for my deity to bless me.
You are
With
clearly
powers.
a monk.
Yes. While I wait. I had time to kill.
So you want my blessing for you to be a warlock?
Yes.
B, at this moment, he hears you talking directly into your head and your head alone and just says, okay, on like a scale of 1 to 10, how dumb is this one?
Oh my God. Silas at first is like, oh shit, you could hear my thoughts?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, gonna have to
Is a
get used
god.
Like 1 to 10.
There are certain things I need to stop thinking about.
He's just like, 6.5?
All right, that's good enough. And he just goes and spits on Nexoria's head. You heal back up to full HP because I know you just... And he just says,
jeez.
you are blessed with my all-powerful blessing, with me not being a god, but I guess kind of strong. Please call me Puds.
Yes. Great Puds.
Puds.
Good enough, thank you. Yeah, yes. You guys want to go on a walk and talk? I've kind of been asleep for like a week now, and I want to move around.
Oh yeah,
All right.
that sounds great.
Sure, let's go.
I don't know if Paprika goes to put him down, but he refuses to. His idea of a walk and talk is you guys carry him into.
Oh, absolutely. Paprika was not about to let go of him. He's a squishy.
All
A
right.
good
Well,
squishy.
where'd you guys? Okay, I'll be honest. If Gorbenden found you, I'm gonna bet you guys came from that big mountain.
Yeah. How did you get here? You're kind of confusing me.
Oh yeah. No, okay. So like, let's just keep it quick. There's a couple things I'm gonna bet we need to talk about. I don't know what Gorbenden told you exactly, but basically, I'm from a JRPG. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's another universe.
Getting into the meta.
Hey.
But yeah, no, over there I was pretty simple, but something went wrong when I came on over, and well, apparently I'm pretty sure. I don't know what most people can do in this world, but apparently I'm not it. A lot of people call me like the circular gelatinous cube, and I don't know why that is.
You're a big boy.
A sphere.
Oh, by the way, Puds is like a foot tall max. Like he's tiny.
Big in spirit.
Oh yeah, but no. So, and I just like my first moments, like my first memories, were like in that little cave over there, that you guys came out of. And no, I was there for a little while. I'm kind of a slime. I don't need to eat too much, but yeah. And then I ended up over here, and when I came on over, I don't know if Gorbenden told you, but there was a couple direwolves attacking, and I kind of fended them off and fell asleep, and I was worried what would happen, but they took care of me until I woke back up, and it's been like that for a couple months now, just doing that.
Are you aware that they've created an entire religion around you?
Yeah, I keep trying to stop them, but then I fall asleep because I have to take care of them. Me doing magic is really tiring, if I'm honest. And so I fall asleep, I wake up, and it's like, oh yeah, he definitely said this in his sleep. I don't know if I talk in my sleep, but I'm pretty sure I didn't say, like, we need to, like, make tithes or anything like that. I don't care. I'm a slime. What good does gold do for me? I can't go and buy stuff.
He's like writing all of this down. It's just like, that is incredibly interesting. Okay.
That's super fascinating, all that. But well, you are aware that you're quite an anomaly, correct?
Yep. No, that 101 basic. Got it.
Slimes normally they can't talk, they can't cast
Correct.
magic, and really all they think about is eating and consuming.
That is very true. No, okay, so the thing that's actually really fun about slimes that I've realized is we all have like a couple little things that are quirky and unique about us, but most of us don't have the quirky, unique thing that like makes us conscious. Because most of them, they're just like autonomous going around.
Could you like unlock that part of them?
Honestly, I don't really know. Frankly, like, I don't know when I unlocked it. I don't know if I was born and I had it, or if there was a time that I didn't have it. Frankly, I'm kind of confused. But also, I'm from a JRPG, so I don't know if it's the same here or not.
She just goes like to like her notepad and just like writes all this down feverishly.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm really sorry. Hang on. Do I feel fur against me?
What?
No.
Oh, is it the dog?
Oh, it's
You
the
guys remember
dog.
Nutmeg? And Paprika was holding Nutmeg?
Oh, yeah.
Do I feel fur?
Yes,
What is that?
that's my puppy.
He, like,
Tis a good dog.
air quote, jumps, bounces kind of some way, somehow out of your arms and turns around and goes, oh, direwolf pup. This will be an interesting interaction. And you just hear, like, 4 different goblins just, like, gasp and freak out about this little direwolf pup.
Oh.
No, great.
Just,
Yeah.
what is that demon doing here? Just like random people you've never met. Like town stops. You hear like 3 pots break. Like
Excuse me,
everything
sir.
like shuts down. But
It's
Gorbenden
a
walks back up because he was told to leave. But as he did make clear to you guys, he does not respect him. He's trying to annoy him. So he's been tailing you, and he walks up very calmly up to this direwolf pup and picks him up from you.
Wait, no, I
want to
don't.
make this clear. He picks him up tenderly. Very tenderly, like with a little like motion, like, yes, come here, you little one.
Can I insight check that?
Go for it. If everyone wants to, you can, but
That's a
Sure.
I would like to do that.
So to 19.
oh, 19? Yeah, his motives are 100% pure.
Okay. She's gonna very tentatively like let him do that.
Now, I'm not going to actually have a booming voice for this, but he kind of says loud for everyone to hear. A lot of you guys might think of goblins as people that are greedy, and we're very, very obsessed with things that are shiny, and will do things that are irresponsible and rude to be able to get those things.
Like me.
Peony.
Who just said that? Who said
Silas.
Peony? Inspiration.
Yay!
Peony has just kind of got her arms crossed, just like, yeah, I know.
But well, basically, we've been judged, and there are goblins out there that are like that, but not all of us are. But this direwolf pup has potential to be a good boy, and it's just like stroking him and petting him and cuddling him. It's like, and we should give him the benefit of the doubt. You can have him back, but frankly,
fair.
my grandson would probably like to be able to play with him sometime.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, he's not. I mean, he's still a little bit, sick, but
What seems to be wrong with him?
his
Well, he got injured, didn't he? Okay, I can see it. Hang on.
Don't spit on my.
Already spat on him. He's immediately healed up, perfectly fine, bones healed, everything.
Oh.
Is that magic?
We could talk about that later. That's an interesting one.
I believe it must be magic.
Yes, it is, oh wise one. So continue.
already.
He's so sassy. Love him.
But okay, so I'm gonna be kind of frank with you guys. We don't
I thought
have
you
a
were
ton
called
here,
Puddles.
and if what did you say?
I thought you were called Puddles. Now you are telling us that you were
Yes,
called
oh
Frank.
wise and observant one, I am.
I'm very observant.
I'm gonna be Puddles here.
Silas would go to Puddles and just say, like, 8. I was wrong. 8.
I'm really sorry. That was good.
Good joke.
Too bad it doesn't stack. But like no, that was good. Inspiration only one though. Still.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Looking at Nexoria, like you're gonna let me get away with that one, right?
She gives him a thumbs up.
There's like you don't quite understand how he's doing it because he is just basically like a head, but he nods.
So he like folds in on himself?
No, his
I don't
head.
know.
like,
I think it's just his eyes and mouth move up and down.
Yeah, exactly.
across
His eyes
the
and mouth
surface
just
of
move
his
up
face.
and down from his gelatinous body.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes perfect sense.
This is destiny.
I'm from a JRPG. I can do whatever I want. But I'm going to be honest here, guys. the reason why Gorbenden ran up to you guys, and we all need your help.
So we've heard.
So for the past 2 months, direwolves have attacked the village, and the thing is that he folds a wing out from nowhere and points toward the north where there's a forest. To the north is where they've always attacked. And I got here during the first attack, and there was a few that were injured, but luckily no one passed away. But I was able to shut it down, and I am personally someone who doesn't believe in killing unless it has to be done. So I let them all live, sent them all out, hoping it was going to be done, and I fell asleep. About a week or so later, I woke back up, hanging out in the village, having fun, and they attacked at the next full moon. They came from the north, and I fended them off, and it was fine, but they did send one direwolf around to the south, and he points with his other wing, and it's like a big plains area with like a hill on top, kind of. They sent one direwolf there, and it got into the village, and you see Gorbenden kind of like hang his head a little bit, and the slime continues and says, there was a casualty.
Oh.
I can only be in one place at one time. And the village might not be very big, but frankly, I can't just send magic across the village and not risk hurting people.
Can I interject a thing?
Yes.
Silas, as I think in character, just the way he is, the second he heard about all that, the second he gave pertinent information to the direwolf fight, I think because he does have, the small writing kit, he is probably taking as much information he can from a cursory view, like a sketch of the mountainside, just basic stuff. So that could help him later. But
okay.
But if anyone else is looking, it just looks like he's just jotting shit down, but he is taking maps and notes and shit.
I'm sorry to hear that, but that's, highly irregular for any type of wolf to behave like that. Surely there's food around here other than a village.
By what we've kind of been told is that I don't fully understand everything. I've been here for a while, but for me it feels like for a while. I've only been here for about a couple months. I got to this universe about 2.5, 3 months ago. And I was in that cave until I made my way out and heard the fighting happening. And by what they've told me is that there used to be something really powerful here. And it kind of kept everything in balance and in line, but it's gone now. So things have been strange, things have been acting weird, and frankly, the direwolves have a pack leader. And that direwolf, well, basically I can say it doesn't look right. It's bigger than I thought direwolves would be able to get. It's darker than I thought direwolves would be. And, well, I don't know what's going on with that one, but I know it's the leader.
Well, that's just racist.
Could I roll maybe history or insight, some form of thing, to see if I can take a guess at what that might be? If it's some sort of other creature taking over, or just...
Can I roll a nature check?
That would be awesome.
I'm going to say insight history is not going to help, because everything he's saying is accurate.
Okay.
If you want to do a nature check, go for it, but tell me what exactly you're trying to get from that nature check.
I want to know if I have heard something with a descriptor of similar in stature to a direwolf, but larger and darker, because if it's another creature in the ecosystem, maybe I can have a better line of defense set up for it.
I want to know if this is a sort of mutation of any kind, and if I have any sort of ground to stand on what this possibly could be. And I got that's a 23.
Okay, I'm gonna be on. You guys haven't seen it, so you can't really know. But I'm gonna take that as you're asking all these nature-based questions to Puds, trying to figure it out, trying to understand it.
We're playing Guess Who.
Yeah.
In case it matters,
what you guys get from it, this is a direwolf, just like all the others. They're just, this one is the head of the pack because of these strange things about it. And he mentions after, well, there's something kind of strange about these direwolves, I think. They all have glowing blue eyes.
That's not
That
normal.
is odd.
It's pretty faint. but the leader has red ones.
They're
That
White
means
Walkers.
he is a demon.
Nexoria. There's a
Wise
thing-
one, oh, you and your knowledge, and all the things that you know assisting, may I become your warlock, you great and powerful being. No.
Well, from what I know of the world and of demons, glowing red eyes usually means bad or demon. So
In this case, it means bad.
Forgive me, Sir Puddles, if I have upset you in any way for jumping to conclusions.
I mean, you're kind of being mean to her.
Well, I feel like she finds it entertaining.
Nexoria just shrugs.
I'll pick up on the social cue. I'll calm down a bit.
You're slime. I don't think you're very good at social interaction.
Well, now that's just racist.
He gets ready to spit, and then just kind of goes, no, that's gonna prove her point. He continues his point a little bit. So like he makes it very clear that these are all direwolves, and he makes his point like basically what we were hoping, because there's been villagers coming out of there every single month, like just like villagers, adventurers coming out of this mountain every month. And we were kind of hoping that, would you guys be willing to help us with this one?
100%.
We're worried that it's just think of a direwolf and think of these goblins, and like you just see like someone that's like he's sitting in the dirt waving at you. His arms are stick thin and he has a pot belly.
Oh, I love him.
That's
Like-
an interesting description of a certain person.
Like it's very clear that they're not all, and this is like this guy he's in the guard.
Oh.
Like
Ooh.
it's very clear that there's not a lot of goblins here that can defend themselves.
Silas just says to Puddles, well, I'm not going to speak for the others because I can only speak for myself when I say that I offer my full support to you and your town. I'll do whatever you ask and whatever you need me to do. I have a few suggestions, but I will take also what you say into consideration, but I don't want to speak for the others. So that is their individual choice, and I will leave it at that.
I mean, I just got banished from a town. I have nothing better to do. Okay.
We have a Knuckles here.
I like your motivation and
We have a Knuckles
desire.
here.
Frankly, Peony, I think we get along.
Well,
Cool.
Sir Puddles, you have chosen me.
Yes, Nexoria, and since I have chosen you, I'm asking them for their assistance, but I am calling you to assist me in this.
You already have my undying service, sir.
Thank you,
Great.
Warlock Nexoria.
She bows.
Ooh.
Just looks to Paprika and go, well, what do you think?
Well, I'll do what I can to help. I mean, for the sake of the people in the village and for the sake of the poor direwolves. Clearly there's something wrong with them.
Okay. And you're right. And I want to talk about this. I'm not asking you guys to take on, like... Oh, yeah, I never talked number. It's like 25 direwolves.
Oh.
But the thing is I can handle that. What I can't do is get to the other side of the village if any of them come. What happens is that its full moon comes up, and the big evil, like, larger direwolf lets out a big howl, and the wolves charge. But last time a wolf went the other way and we weren't prepared for it. We have the guards and traps set at the two entrances, east and west. We just need people to cover the south for us because we don't have enough people. Do you guys think you can handle that by the fields?
That sounds good.
Awesome. I really appreciate that. Like they sent one last time. It might be more. For all I know, you won't have a job to do, but we'll have that peace of mind. And frankly, there's kids here. There's elderly. There's those that are injured that are like, they're going to have a lot of peace of mind from this. I'm really grateful that you guys are willing to do that.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Okay, Silas goes, if I may. When I have a free moment, I would appreciate if you help, if I was able to, with the consent of everyone here, get a small map made of where we will be positioned, so that way we can come up with maybe if there's a spot to hide, if there's a spot where we can, position ourselves for the best opportunity of success.
Actually, and you guys have been walking around the village as this has kind of been going on. Like, he got back up after the direwolf pup incident. And so you guys have kind of seen it, but he's like, yes, of course, anything I can do to help. And he explains to you guys that best way you can imagine this village is like it's a perfect circle, kind of.
Okay.
And there's a gate east and west, but the thing is, these walls, they're not tall walls. They're not like fortifications. They're more so just like marking the boundary. They're only like 1.5 feet, 2 feet tall. But the thing is that they've lined a good amount of it with like basically the sharp rocks that they could find, hoping that it would deter them. The 2 gates that are east and west, they've kind of fortified up a little bit more, and they have traps kind of ready. And to the north, where Puddles is going to be, it's like they've opened up that part of the wall to encourage them to like funnel them toward him. And to the south, where you guys are like going to be, like that's where the wall is at its weakest. That's where it's been dilapidated and deteriorated over time. It's on a hill, so all the water runoff has gone through there and slowly eroded the rock over the years. So there's not much to the wall there, but it's very easy. Like you can go, like they have like, there's a forest right there. There's carpenters in this town. Like there's lumber around, so you could build fortifications if you wished and stuff like that.
Okay. That is absolutely what Silas is going to be looking into. Building fortifications. Not so much training in the combat sense, but training in the, if they come from this area, what you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like he wants to have written step-by-step instructions for these people. So like if they come from the west, this is how you get to safety. If they come from the east, this is how, like, tornado drills. I think he wants to run wolf drills with these people.
Wolf drills. Yeah, they mostly have, so there's the kind of shrine in the middle of town, the large bonfire pit, and there's houses lining the area and a couple small like workshop areas, but there's also like one large building, and there's like a stone base to it before it gets to just a lot of wood. And they explain like that's where all the kids, elderly, those that aren't trained to fight, that's where they all run and hide out. And those that are trained to fight, they split up evenly. There's about like, of this village of 50, like 20 of them are trained to fight.
Oh, wow.
So there's 10 on either side, kind of like with traps and barricades, like ready for the wolves.
Okay, that's nice.
That's good.
And the wolves, like, there's a lot of traps. Like, the wolves don't tend to go that way. But yeah, so at this moment, Gorbenden kind of approaches again. Yeah, so I'd like to introduce you to my daughter. And he just lets out the biggest yell, just like, Regilda, get over here!
Patricia!
Honey, can you be quiet?
You know what I was going for.
Oh, sorry. Was that too loud?
No. That's the continuation of the vine.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
you're good. Regilda and her husband walk up and explain, well, it's going to be a few days till the full moon's here, and obviously you all need a place to stay. So me, my husband, and our little one, we're going to be moving into the classroom for a little while. If you guys want to take our house, the girls can. And Silas? Yeah, if you want to, and she like gets a smirk on her face and looks at Gorbenden and goes, if you want to stay at Gorbenden's house, I'm sure they have room. And just like smirks at her dad and walks.
That's not suspicious or anything.
Well, I wasn't. Oh,
Silas's eyes have dilated, and he looks over to Gorbenden like, if you want me to like go anywhere else,
like
that is completely fine.
of course, no. Of course, I, as the leader of the village, was prepared and talked to my only daughter about this ahead of time and was prepared for this. But I think our grandson made a mess in there, so we'll need some time to tidy up, is all.
He just goes, if you need me to stay somewhere
No,
tonight...
please. I beg of you. And he walks up, puts a hand on you, and kind of whispers to you, look, I gotta keep up a good image. I gotta keep up a good image. If I turn down letting an adventurer willing to help us from staying in my house, I'm a jackwagon.
He's giving you the, like,
please
no,
stay in my house.
He's like, I got you, and I promise, I feel you, I got you. We'll make this work.
All right. Gorbenden's a lot shorter than you, so he climbs down from you now, from that little moment. All right. Well, I think everything is kind of good. Okay. It's at this moment I want to ask, the armor of good hugs, TM. Does Silas have that, or does Nexoria have it? Because technically last time we left it with Nexoria, but Silas was the most excited about it.
I can ask Nexoria if she wouldn't mind. I think it is in Nexoria's possession, but I could ask her for it.
It's like in her bag. She never put it on.
I think Silas is gonna go up to Nexoria and just be like, Nexoria, I have a query for you.
Yes?
Your armor. Your armor of good hugs TM, if you understand.
Yes?
I'm aware that you found it through your adventuring and finding that that treasure chest.
Yes,
Am I
in the
correct?
cave.
Yes.
With Paprika.
Yes.
And Nutmeg.
Somebody off-topic question. What was in the chest for me? I think I have it written down, but I'm asking because I'm about to make a barter.
Oh, well, let me pull up last session notes like I should have as a good DM.
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure you just had...
It was like a bunch of gems, right?
Yeah, you had a few gems, potions, and gold.
Thank you. Okay. He's gonna grab one of the shinier gems and just be like, I recovered this gem, and as a warlock, and up
You
and
hear
coming...
Silas just call out, wait, is that an onyx? What you had was an onyx and a bloodstone. Is that an onyx?
Yes.
Give me the onyx, trust me.
Okay. He gives it, like, no questions. But then he grabs the other one. Okay. This is another one.
Pugs eats the onyx, by the way.
Oh. Okay.
What happens? What does he
Nothing.
do? Oh.
Just ate it.
Why?
Later.
He has the other stone. Is just like, as a up and coming caster, once you have your blessing of puddles, I think it's only fitting that a new up and coming caster have their new spell focus.
Yes.
Peony's just like, nice job.
I think he hands her the bloodstone. Is like, I found this, and I believe it to be a very powerful focus. And I'm willing to make a trade with you.
Can I Arcana check the stone?
I mean,
oh my God.
Go for it.
So it's dirty 20.
It's a rock.
You just
At
need to
this
see
moment,
Paprika
though,
have a finger. She just lifts a finger up. She's just like I don't know if you know this, but that looks like a regular gemstone to me.
Well,
at this moment, Nexoria, you hear inside your head from Puddles, your great and powerful patron. Nexoria, my child, I call you to make this deal with him so you're able to channel this divinity.
Oh my God.
Well, I was going to give you the armor anyway.
You still hear in your head, though, I think that'll do. Oh, crap, I'm still on call, and hang up.
Well, I was going to give you this armor anyway, but seeing as you're going to give me something for it, I might as well take that.
That is 100% a good deal. And he hands you the rock, and he's just like, I'll take this, and I promise you I will use it to the best of my ability.
Good job, Silas. Maybe you should be the rogue.
This increases stealth, correct?
Yes. Instead of having disadvantage on stealth, your stealth stat instead you do not have disadvantage. It's just a flat -2 to your stealth roll from whatever it was before.
And this is heavy armor?
It's the exact same as what you were wearing before.
Okay.
You had chainmail. I think you had chainmail, which imposed disadvantage. It's chainmail that does not impose disadvantage.
That's nice. Silas has a moment because what Silas was hoping with that, because he knows he's not a stealth boy. I've been pulling a bit of a fast one on all of y'all for a couple weeks because Silas's plan was to give it to up Peony's AC, so that way the rogue doesn't drop like a fly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
So his plan was, once he got it, he would walk over with Peony and just be like, "Look, I'm well aware of my stealth inadequacies. If you can wear it, it'll help you more than I. So if it fits you, then it works. Otherwise, I'll happily take it."
What does this armor look like?
Okay, so it's basic chainmail. The thing that makes it the armor of good hugs TM is that underneath it is this bright pink sweater that says "I Heart Mom" on it. And it has a tag on the inside of it that says "The armor of good hugs, XOXO love you."
This is the dorkiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's literally just some mom realized that their son was getting cold because the chainmail got cold, and put
That's
a sweater
adorable.
on it.
This is adorable.
Fighter out there, dork. She's like,
It is heavy. If you can, can rogues use heavy armor? I don't think they.
No, they cannot.
Okay. Then yeah, sorry. I didn't. I thought it was something else.
See, the thing is that like, the thing is, Shay wants Peony to wear this armor because it will increase her AC and help her to live. But
It's just that
Peony-
rogue as a class can't, is what I've now learned.
Oh, cannot wear armor?
No.
Can't wear heavy armor.
Oh, can't wear heavy armor. Okay, so in that case, Peony just says that's the dorkiest thing I've ever seen, and then you can give it to somebody else.
He puts it on and is just like, well, then I guess I'm getting better stealth, and watch me be a better fighter and a better rogue. So there. He breathes a huff of smoke and walks off.
Yeah, better
Alright.
fighter and better rogue. You go, Silas.
Have fun with your dorky armor.
So, okay.
Do something nice for
You
someone.
guys
jeez.
have basically, it's just a few days until the full moon. They explain that to you. And they kind of show you to where, like, Silas, where you can stay with Gorbenden and his wife, Gargraba, the leader of the guard. And then you guys, the rest of you are shown to Regilda's, like, house. And there's a lot of space. All of you can kind of have, like, your own, like, one of you can take, like, the main bedroom. One of you takes the kids' room. Then one of you's, like, just chilling, maybe, like, in a little small living space.
In a very hushed tone, Paprika just goes, I'll take the kids' room.
Oh,
Is this because Paprika is small?
Yeah.
Precious girl.
that freak is cute.
You guys have about 3-4 days. I should probably say 3 days just because dramatic tension. You only have 3 days.
Dun dun dun.
The moon.
What is it that you guys want to spend this 3 days doing? You can name a couple things that you do. You can focus in on one thing specifically. Let's start out with Silas, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
I feel like Silas already has an idea.
Oh yeah. Step one for him would be, because he can tell that this community is very close, and that's good. Because if that one casualty was enough to bring, such a devastating feel to everyone, his main goal is to avoid in-town casualties right now. So I think since he has the leader of the guard and the leader of the town with him, he would probably have a few conversations, essentially being, it sounds like you guys have plans for where to put the people who can't fight, but it also sounds like a lot of that implied Puddles is offensive, being the same place. Do you have any? If you guys need me to put down maybe somewhere in the town, I can write notes in brief common to explain like where to go from here to a safe space. Put them around so in the event when it happens, if someone's someone can read that and find their way back. I just want safety is Silas's top priority. So better fortifications and better communication are his thing.
Puds at that moment kind of walks up to you,
Mm-hmm.
and like he encourages you. Like, I think it would be a good idea. Like, I think write out everything. Make sure there's a game plan. Everyone in this town is like goblins speak and read common. Like they're able to the adults can at least kind of get by at least. No one here is Albert Einstein, but most of them can at least read. Puds explains, I kind of slept this past month to make sure that I can really do my all. So I thought I would let you know. My game plan right now is that once we get everyone inside and we're kind of preparing for it, I'm gonna use wall of fire around that classroom to make sure no one's able to get in.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be able to help. And if anything goes wrong with that, I'm able to get them out of there if needed.
Okay. Well, I still thank you, Puds.
Just want to try to give you like a little bit more assurance, and
that is beyond useful. I hope you understand. I'm not trying to take over lawmaking or nothing. I just want you guys to be safe.
No, that's fine. That's fine, and I appreciate that a lot.
All right, so I'll get to work on that. Also, question: those walls were pretty bad shape.
Yeah, they were like that when I kind of got here.
Yeah, I imagine. If you don't mind my asking, and have you gotten any sense what it would take to make them at least sustainable for? We don't need anything grand at first, but something that can, if worse comes to worse, buy you some time.
So all the walls around you are they're mostly stone. And it's well, frankly, we don't have anyone that's been going to the mines at all. We don't have any stone or anything like that, but we do have lumber. We can kind of set up maybe some basic defenses.
That, yes. That we don't need anything grand for now. Absolutely not. I believe in my friends and compatriots. I don't know if I have the right to call them friends yet, but I believe in us. But I do understand in situations like this, worst case scenario is should always be assessed. So
yeah, we'll get down a couple logs or something like that with pokey sticks on them.
That is better than nothing, and I will get to work on writing those plans out. I could probably stay up one night to make a bulk amount and pass them out throughout the city, and make myself scarce that afternoon to catch up on my rest. That is probably the best course of action.
So is that Silas's game plan for preparing?
Yes.
All right. Peony? Shay?
Yeah, so Peony did make fun of his armor, but I think immediately afterwards was like, he does kind of have a point, though. I don't really have much to protect myself, and I can't be much help if I'm dead. So Peony is, her background is artisan, so I think she's going to, go to some people in town and be like, hey, you wouldn't happen to have any just, scrap metal lying around?
Well, you get to a couple people. You kind of you show up first of all to there's a couple older people, and you get up to this guy named Hugs.
Hugs?
Cute.
I love him.
Very old man. Well, I would, if you want someone that can help you with that, come with. I'm gonna introduce you to my younger brother. Just come along with me. Do you breathe fire?
Yeah.
Stay at a distance, just in case.
Okay.
My brother has a thing about fire nowadays. And he kind of he just walks with you across town, and you get up to this place that kind of looks like it's the most run-down building here. It's the most run-down building that is still standing. And he just calls in and Goaltender. Oh, Goaltender. It's Hugs. Do you think you can come out here for a little bit? And you see Hugs just like dive back as like a bottle flies out and smashes on the ground.
Oh.
What is it you want? Well, there's someone here looking for scrap metal. They need to do some work, and I know you've stopped the blacksmithing business, but I know you have some scraps. Can I come in and just pick up some stuff? What does she need it for? What exactly do you need it for?
I'm trying to make myself some armor. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Yeah, Hugs is like eyeing you up a little bit, kind of trying to figure out. It's like, we just need some basic armor. She's trying to give herself a little bit more survivability. I'm just gonna come in real quick, pick up a few scraps, and I'll be out of your way. I promise. I didn't say you could touch my stuff. And then Hugs is walking out already, while Goldenberg is still screaming in the background with enough scraps for you to make at least something with it.
Okay. So he got some? Because I was gonna say that if he just kicked us out, Peony would just be like, yeah, I'm stealing from him. And then she would.
Oh yeah, no, Hugs does not respect Goldenberg anymore.
I see.
And went in and just kind of like made sure he knew that someone was possibly coming in, but didn't care if he said yes or no, and got you enough to like, if you wanted to make like, it's not like a ton.
Yeah,
but it's
fine. Peony's actually a pretty small, Peony's pretty small for a Dragonborn.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. And yeah, if you want to start working on that, you can. I am gonna ask you to roll a d20, and in this town, like, he's at a forge, like he lives in a forge, like old blacksmith shop. So if you can be kind of like sneaky about heating up the metal and maybe going a little bit of way to work on it, like,
okay, I will say I do have fire breath. I can
but you can only use that once a day.
You're right. You're right.
Unless you get that really heated, really good, and then pow, magic armor.
Yeah, that's unlikely.
I am going to add, because this is something like, you're an artisan, this is what you're good at, this is kind of like your thing. So I'm going to say you have proficiency with this. Can you just give me a d20, add your +2 for proficiency, and tell me how you do? Okay.
That is a 16 +2, so that's an 18.
Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. So whatever you're aiming for, like, it's not amazing. It's going to need, like, because you've rushed it, it's only been, like, you had 3 days to make, like, a set of armor, kind of. Like, so it's rough around the edges. It's not the best thing ever, but if you were going for, like, I'm trying to remember, like, all the different armors that you could actually wear. Like, B, you know everything about the D&D world.
Okay, I got you. Let me do some quick research.
You take care of that. We're going to go on to Paprika.
Yeah, after Pap, I'll tell you what I find.
I will say, I like how me and B are playing characters that are like I'm an artist, I'm playing an artisan character, and he knows all the D&D lore, and his character's like a book guy. I just think that's cute.
That's hilarious. So, Paprika, what is your game plan for these few days?
All right. I'm gonna infuse my 2 slots, which just means I'm going to infuse my weapon, my dagger with returning weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a cloak of the Manta Ray.
Cloak of the what?
Of the Manta Ray.
What does that do? Just so I know.
It gives me water breathing when I have my hood up, and I have a swimming speed of 60.
Okay.
And after that, she's probably going to like go around on the outskirts of town, sort of gathering ingredients and trying to figure out if there are any sort of hints as to what is happening to the direwolves, with any tracks or remaining sort of signs of their existence in the surrounding area.
All right. So you go to the north. you go around the whole area, but at the north, where like that's where the most direwolves have come in. There's been like, I mean, Puds has done his best to try to keep it non-lethal, but there is some like a little bit of blood splatter from the direwolves, some patches of fur. There's paw prints everywhere. By what you can tell, all the footprints are about the same size, so they look like it's only the small direwolves, and everything about them seems entirely normal. Would Paprika be someone that would go into the woods to investigate a little bit?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So as you're kind of going through, if you can give me an investigation roll and just tell me.
Sure. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's a 21.
Nice.
These dice. Are you rolling percentile? What's going on with these dice? Been pretty good so far.
I'm proficient in investigation, and intelligence is a good stat of mine. And also,
okay.
Yeah.
Good rolling so far. Okay, so as you're going around, you're looking through, you can see that like all the wolves like came from basically one direction. You can kind of see where that one wolf kind of skirted around from the last time. And you see kind of like where the paw prints changed from like it looks like they were sprinting through the woods to where they were kind of just walking up. There's one large area, like these massive paws of like this, what looks like a giant direwolf sat down here and just sat. There's no massive paw prints any farther forward than this spot. And by what you can tell, you rolled a 21. So by what you can tell of this area is this animal was incredibly still when it was there. It wasn't like it chose to be still. It's almost as if it didn't have, that's all it could do was be perfectly still at that location. Like there's no like ruffling of the dirt around it. The blades of grass around where his paws were aren't even shifted. Like it is perfectly still around this imprint of where this dog was. And you do see giant footprints from behind him. So.
Well, that's unsettling.
Okay, good. So, Nexoria. Oh, is there anything else Paprika wants to do? Or
Are there any? Do mushrooms grow around here?
There's some in the woods.
Okay, good. She'll go mushroom picking to de-stress.
Okay.
Oh, he's so cute.
I have some findings in terms of the armor.
Yep.
The best light armor can be is studded leather, and that actually works real good because rogues start with regular leather. So
yeah,
it would,
so you could add studs to it, and that'd be something
Yeah.
you could easily do
Cool.
in 3 days.
Yeah.
so that
I
turns
hate
it,
bedazzle.
it turns from 11. It turns from 11 plus your AC to 12 plus your AC. So you get to add, plus
12
your
plus
dex.
your dex.
Yeah, so you get to add another 1 to your AC, basically.
Cool.
Nexoria, what are you doing for these 3 days?
Training montage.
God.
As, like,
Wait, that's probably copyrighted.
Livia, you have to pick the training montage song. It can be anything at all.
Do 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 do
Oh my God.
do do do.
All right,
And now
beautiful.
we've been copyright struck twice.
Yay, copyright!
That's,
Woo!
you know.
okay. So you just training on your own here? Like,
Probably any one of the any members of the guard who like Nexoria noticed, like, they are not fit for battle.
all right.
Oh no.
She's like, we're gonna have a camp training day in these 3
You know
days.
what?
Come
Okay,
on, wake up at
okay.
5 a.m. Here we go. This is how we do it in the monastery.
Pick
Oh no.
pick a single exercise that Nexoria is doing, and we're gonna roll with this scene.
A single exercise, like, what do you mean?
Like, what is one of the
Push-ups?
things that Nexoria is doing to train for this?
Sort of like sword training, just like basic life skills of slicing
With
your
the
enemies.
broken sword?
It's a cursed/blessed blade.
Also, I love how life skills is slashing.
Of course, in this economy.
This economy. Oh, that was great. All right. So, yeah, okay. This is the image I'm having in my mind. Let me know if I'm wrong. Is Nexoria like it's training. I put air quotes around that, but in reality, she's swinging her sword at an imaginary dragon in town.
Kind of.
All right.
She's teaching them.
Why
Well,
imaginary? There are 2 real dragons in town.
You
Because
guys are
she
busy
didn't wanna
doing stuff,
Cut
though.
their heads off.
Do you want? I think.
No, I don't. I don't.
I love this mental image of Peony being like, "Why is she trying to fight fake dragons? There's 2 of us right here." And I'm like, "You want to constantly be bombarded by Nexoria?"
You're right.
With her
You're right.
sword.
And he just walks away.
Now, Nexoria, you're saying that it's like everyone that wanted to join, but after they
follow
see you
me.
kind of like playing pretend killing a fake dragon, there's not many that are
How you
left.
disembowel a beast.
I'm going to say
question?
there's 3 kids that are really excited and really interested in what you're doing.
She's the Pied Piper. She stole the kids.
They're just like, okay, yeah, but there's
She gives them sticks so they can practice with her.
but there is also okay, so Gorbendin's grandson lives with him and his name's Frax. He's like 7 years old.
I love these names.
Oh, yeah, thank you. But Frax is there with you, and Gorbendin, his grandfather, walks up and just like, Nexoria, what are you doing exactly?
I'm training the town. Where did everybody go?
And Frax just yells out, Grampy, you too, Grampy! I'm
What?
sorry, what'd you say, small child? You too, Grampy! And just like the puppy dog eyes of this child comes out, and then Nutmeg walks up with actual puppy dog eyes begging for this to happen as well. So now Nexoria is training with Gorbenden fighting a fake dragon.
You must
Just-
keep your back straight.
Oh.
Except for you're old. This may complicate.
Except for your
Except for your old.
How dare you? I can do it. I'm having a hard time
Can
not
you?
just going to taco voice.
Can I just say
You
I am
broke
like
your
100. I'm sorry. As Silas is putting up these notes, like if he sees any of this, like he's acting like he's putting one up on a tree, but he's just looking with just absolute joy. This is the funniest thing he's seen in ages. So he's like taking a minute at this tree, knocking in one nail, just like, nope, just got to be real thorough.
I've definitely never done that
I
before.
want to make this very clear. Gorbenden is kind of like, he's up there, and at first he's like, okay, my grandson wanted me to do this. So he's like, yeah, how is that, Frox? But like by the end of this, he's just like, "Ah!" and like going like a hurricane of blows. He's enjoying this so much, and his wife is just so disappointed.
Oh no.
But all right, so I'm gonna guess you said training montage. That's the full 3 days, isn't it?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, can I do a quick thing?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Probably Paprika doesn't like she was really sad when like that lady cried, so she went back to the tapestry and she cast mending on it and tried to fix it as best as she could.
Oh.
Okay. The second you do that, there is someone with their arms around your feet crying and just overjoyed. I just love you. You're the best person I've ever met in my life. You're amazing. I appreciate you. I don't know how to say so many good words. Thank you. I'm so sick of fixing this thing. Do you know what it's like to be the only tailor in a city of 50 where they all are barely clothed and they're constantly messing up everything? I am constantly working. Thank you so much. I have hope.
I love her.
And I'm gonna just say,
woman.
Paprika, if you want, like, do you want to just like hang out with this lady for a night?
Yeah, I'm gonna make her a nice meal.
You're gonna make her a night. That is the cutest, happiest thing ever.
And I'll also give a nice little gourmet meal to Nutmeg because I want him to be healthy and filled with nutrition.
All right, so
She's so cute. I love
she
that.
invites you over to her house, It's her husband, and their son. Nenk is her name. Slark is her husband, and Thals is their little boy.
Nink.
Slinked.
Nenq. And yeah, no, you guys just have a good old time. Slark is like on the guard. Thals is, trying to learn, do the best he can to get ready to grow up. Kind of hoping that he'll take over for the I'm struggling with words here. Take over for the like tapestry business and things of that nature. So, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Thals is a little girl. My bad. I don't know my own headcanon, as if it matters because it's the first time I introduced them.
She makes cranberry jam and it puts it on toast.
Oh,
Thals is like just sitting down, overjoyed at that.
That makes Paprika happy.
Okay. Well, I think that was good. Do you think you guys you're good? You wanna go to the night of the full moon?
That's all I wanted to do, but I have a good stock of mushrooms.
Woo!
I
Mushroom.
just want to run through because you guys you found a lot of healing potions when you were going through that mountain. You guys have that. I just want to make sure you guys remember that.
Yes.
You each had 2, I believe.
Yep.
Mhm.
So you guys all take your stations. You see, so you guys are to the south. If you look north, you see Puds is there on his own, just kind of ready to go. Everyone has run into the classroom building. And there's like a little you can see that there's like a char ring on the ground from the last time that wall of fire was cast around this building. Puds is ready to go. He's not nervous at all for this. Half the guard is to the east, half the guard is to the west. They're all ready to be fortified. Everything. They have a ton of traps on their side because they've been building these for months.
Uh-huh.
You guys get to the south. There's a couple logs there with spikes on it, maybe 2 or 3, just kind of like positioned for you guys to be behind.
Silas is very pleased. Also, I will say before, like seconds before it happened, I think he was the last person to go to their positions because he was like standing, I guess, in the center, just being like, okay, don't forget, And
Just directing traffic and making sure.
Yeah, and I think he maybe wrote little with a little bit of paper he has left. He wrote little words of encouragement on like little scraps, ripped them apart. So as each person walks by, like, don't forget, don't have a good day, don't forget. And, like they each of them say, like, you're gonna get through this, you're great.
All right, so Silas turned into a minister handing out tracts on the street corner.
Except there's no agenda. You're great.
No.
Have a good day.
I'm teasing.
Okay.
everyone is so nice, and Peony's an asshole.
No, so far Peony's nice. So far.
Yeah.
She did threaten to stab the guards, but
I
But,
I
It's
want
okay. Peony's supposed to be an asshole.
I want to say
But-
before I forget, Nexoria, while training Montage, has also been like, she thinks she's blessed with powers. She's been trying to get magic.
She's been trying to do magic.
So,
No.
like, while they're waiting by the gate, she's like, she's trying her gosh darn hardest to cast magic.
It's like when
If
you're
she
a little
was
kid
saying,
and you're like, I
she
can
just
do it,
puts
I
her hands out
swear.
and goes like, magic.
She doesn't say anything because she doesn't know how the arcane focus thing works with the rock she has. So she's got the rock in her mouth.
Oh, God.
I thought you were going to be throwing it. That's so much cooler.
Silas sees this and stop himself from laughing because, like, I think he would give away what he's about. So he's just like, but he's absolutely looking at Paprika and Peony, just being like, look at this, look at this.
Look at this moron.
Paprika just feels bad.
Okay, so Puds probably explained right before this that just to remind you guys, I don't want to kill these direwolves. The only one that I think needs to go down is that one that has the red eyes.
You don't have to tell me that.
So
Red eyes.
all the others they're fine, but the red eyes black wolfer, I want you guys to take him down. That's his name. Red eyes black wolfer.
No, that wasn't Silas, that was B. That was brilliant.
I know.
Oh my God.
The
His
red eyes
name?
black wolfer.
Is Reb.
No, it's Ruby.
Oh my word.
Oh, my grandpa had a dog named Ruby.
Oh,
Great.
Aw.
I was more thinking about the like
I have a
anecdote, like
bunny rabbit.
RWB.
Red
Wow.
eyes, RE, black wolfer, REBW.
Yeah.
Reb.
Rubu.
Rebel.
It's
Rubu.
Reb.
Whatever. But
Rebel.
the Red Eyes Black Wolfer is the only one that I have to take down. So don't worry. When he shows up, once he's taken down, I really think that they're all going to stop. So you guys just have to make it long enough if any of them show up, and try not to kill any of them if you can. I think we'll be good. Okay, let's take all of our positions. And
Just gotta take care of Reb.
so
Quick setup though.
Yep.
Can like Paprika like goes over to like the least guarded entry into the village, and she's going to cast alarm on that gate.
you're casting that on the west gate. No, east gate. I know my directions. East gate. Because that's where the forest is also, so it's like less visuals. So, okay, you have alarm on that gate.
Beautiful. And she's gonna keep Nutmeg in a safe place. And she's gonna get, just hold her quarterstaff ready. And she's got a bag full of mushrooms ready to throw at people.
Does
All
she
right.
know what the mushrooms do? Do they do anything?
They're mushrooms.
They taste great.
Some of them do, some of them make you feel woozy.
Okay.
She'll aim for the mouth when she throws them.
And it just bounces off the bloodstone in Nexoria's mouth. Okay, so you guys are all set up.
Mhm.
You're kind of having this like little maybe like preemptive like nerves a little bit, and you just hear the loudest just, and you see in front of you these 5 direwolves, and behind them is Red Eyes Black Wolfer staring you down.
This
They
is gonna
are-
be fun.
Red Eyes Black Wolfer is seated though and ready to watch the show. Most of them are still coming from the forest. If you guys like took a peek back, you still see there's like 20 coming at Puds, and he is fine with this. And once the like village hears what direction that howl was from, immediately Gargraba and Gorbenden sprint over to come to your guys' aid, because they're like, oh crap.
Can Nexoria see Red Eyes Black Wolfer?
I mean, you have night vision, so yeah.
I mean, like, is it like far away or is it like within visual distance?
They're all 100 feet away.
Which gate is it at?
It's south where you guys are, the little like part of the wall that was dilapidated.
Okay.
Nexoria rushes in. Nexoria's going to kill Red Eyes Black Wolfer. She was told that was the one that was bad. She's going for it.
There's 5 wolves charging you right now.
She's still going for it. She's stupid.
Is she stupid to the point that she has no survival instinct?
She has survival instinct. She knows that's the bad one. That's the one she's going for. That's her priority. The other priority is stay alive.
My initial plan was to use one of my torches, light it, and hopefully distract the wolves with a blaze of light going in another direction. So that way we could isolate Red Eyes Black Wolfer.
Well, I will
See, the
say
thing
this.
that you didn't put into account is the fact that your party consists of a completely untrustworthy thief, a very gullible, very very gullible and kind-hearted person, and me, who my arms are weaker than twigs.
Well-
I will say, just to make this very clear, they're like 100 feet off, and to put it in metagame terms, like if you guys have range attacks, you have 2 turns to lobby stuff at them before they get to you.
think it's
Roll
fine.
initiative.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that seems important. My boy, bringing in the work.
God, I'm
20.
getting really good.
Nice.
Ooh, 14.
Type them. I'm having a hard time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there is Nexoria with a 14. Velix with Paprika got a 20. Peony got a 10. And Silas also got a 20.
That was just raw roll because his dex is non-existent.
Yeah, that's right. I always like that part. I'm a prepared DM, and I already rolled everyone else's stuff beforehand. Let's have some fun. So oddly enough, that training really paid off that you did with Gorbenden, actually, Nexoria.
Yes.
Really paid off. So he's raring to go. He's ready. And
Nice.
Because the
He
old
gets
man's
out,
strength
like-
is strong.
they're pretty far away. So the first round he can't do too much because they're just like, actually at the end of the first round they're all charging. They're 50 feet away. He takes out a dart and just is hucking it at the one that's like closest,
Like,
basically.
man, we said no hurting.
We said no killing.
No killing. A dart is not going to kill one of these.
Maiming is not killing.
So, and it's fine because he whiffed it so hard that I'm proud that it wasn't a crit fail.
Yee.
Next up is either Paprika or Silas, whichever you guys want.
Okay, well the thing is, Paprika has a dexterity of +2, so she
Okay.
goes first.
All right.
But yeah, I think it's time for some grease.
Oh. Some grease, you say?
Okay, basically, she out of her bag she produces a vial of this like thick, coarse black liquid, and just basically like shakes it and like pops the cap like a champagne bottle and just pours it all over the ground, in front of the wolves.
Like, in front of where you are? Because they're still 50 feet away.
Yeah, the range for this is 60 feet. So
Oh,
like it's,
okay. I'm sorry. I didn't understand. All right. So
yeah, the actual pressure just launches it. So it's just a 10-foot square of grease just on the ground, which makes it difficult terrain. And whenever a creature is standing on it, they must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
okay.
It's just the classic old oil slick trick.
Next up is Silas.
Okay, I have two ideas, but are we close enough that I could verbalize to them and they can give input?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. He's like, okay, one of two actions here. I don't have much range. He goes, I have sword and shield. That's sort of my thing. However, what I could do is grease is real flammable, and I got this here torch. I mean,
Are
if
we having
set-
our first roll to yeet?
I'm considering chucking this torch into the grease, not hoping that the wolves don't run into fire grease and kill themselves. They have probably better survival instinct than that. But
I'm gonna be
hoping
honest.
to
They're at a full sprint and pretty close to where this grease is.
Also, what
Well-
about Nexoria?
Nexoria is a tiefling. She'll be fine.
yeah, fire's
I'll live.
It's
Yeah.
only resistance. It's not immunity.
I know, but
And we're level 2.
yes, but I don't think this grease is going to be setting off a like 8d8 fireball.
It's probably gonna be like a D4 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gonna be
it's a
like-
one little torch. I'm not expecting God work here.
And it's
I'm just
10 feet of grease, so
yeah, I'm not expecting God work here. I'm expecting step on it. Oh, it's hot. Back away. Back away. Back away.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, go ahead, throw.
That's
If you
a
want
strength roll. Would you
Yeah,
suggest?
strength.
Okay.
Athletics
That's
if you have proficiency in it.
I do not, but that's regardless 19 plus 3, so
All right,
22.
so you throw the torch.
Yep.
Roll me. If you could roll me like 2d4.
2d4. I can do that. That's a 3 and that's a 1, so 4.
Okay, so if they run into it, it's going to be 4 damage every turn
Great.
that they're in it.
Awesome. I wasn't expecting God work here. I just wanted
Yep.
something to dissuade them from getting too close.
All right, now that this is happening, I gotta see if the
Silas
first direwolf is able to
Sorry.
react in time. And in
Mm.
case you guys didn't know, direwolves don't have the best like survival skill.
Oh.
So they just gotta see. Yeah, that one ran into it. That one ran into it. All right, Nexoria, you're up.
Woo! So I'm not on fire, right? I'm good.
Don't run into the fire, Nexoria.
Well, I'm gonna Nexoria. You haven't ran yet because you didn't roll well enough on the initiative.
True.
Like you're still right next to them.
Now I've got to think and consider throwing the dart, or I do have as a tiefling, I have the cantrip thaumaturgy,
Okay.
which is you manifest a minor wonder, sign of supernatural power within range.
Yeah.
Which, doesn't that sound like Nexoria?
Is this where Nexoria thinks that she is a warlock because she just
Yes.
pulled this off?
Yes.
Is that what she's going to take her turn doing?
No. Do cantrips take turns?
Uh,
do, don't they?
It depends on
Yeah.
the cantrip. Let me check on
cantrips are
thaumaturgy.
normally actions.
It says at will.
Action.
No, yeah,
but
that means
yeah,
that you don't
action.
need a spell focus for it. I can check the spell itself.
No,
Thaumaturgy.
It is
that's
one
an
action.
action.
It's an action.
Thank
All
you.
right, cool. Thank you.
You can make you make the flames change color.
That's what I was considering. But I think she just wants to yell threateningly at the Red Eyes Black Wolfer.
Reb.
So the Rebwa.
Okay.
Rebwa.
Is that going to be your turn? It's just yelling threateningly?
Yes.
What are you yelling?
I will defeat you. It is my destiny.
Oh my god.
Everyone except Nexoria hears inside their head. Yeah, no, I saw that one coming. All right.
Can you get out of my head, please?
Oh, sorry. Most people think it's kind of cool. Oh, crap. This is why they all think that I'm a god. Next up is Gargraba, and she breaks out her longbow and is taking a shot at the one that's on fire.
Oh.
He's already on fire, please.
Come on, stay on the table. There we okay, that was good. So yep, takes some damage. Some more damage. And after that, if you want to go Peony, I'm checking to see. Yep, the next two managed to avoid the fire. So you're up, Peony, whatever you want to do. Most of them are 50 feet away from you.
So I'm going to. I'm gonna throw my dagger at one of them.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna yeet the dagger.
All right, throw it a hit.
Yeah, at whichever one has the most HP right now.
Most of them have a lot, so.
Okay. Paprika said not to hit the one that was on fire.
That's
So
the only one that's taken damage so far.
It's already on fire.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit a different one.
All right. Roll to hit.
That's a 13.
That is a miss. Did you add your proficiency and dex and everything to it?
No, I didn't. So
Okay, then it's a hit.
Cool.
Yeah, roll for damage. That's a D4 plus probably 2. I don't know what your stat sheet is off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, I got a +3 for dex.
Okay, so D4 plus 3.
Okay. That is a. The D4 confuses me.
All right. So now we're back to top the order with Gorbenden throwing another spear, another dart, trying to just do some stinking damage. And that was a nat 1, so that one just went directly into the ground in front of him.
The training is not paying off.
No, it's not. It looks like it was almost counterproductive. Paprika, you're up.
All right. Well,
After this round, just so you guys know, meta, after this round is when the direwolves will get to you, and then they'll be able to start attacking next round. So.
all right. Well, I'm going to. What am I going to do? Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
I like that this is in character. B, what is going on?
I'm having a freak out because my D20 has decided to vanish. But it's okay. Wait, no, there it is. How did you end up all the way across the room, friend?
Alrighty then. So V.
Okay. I think I'm going to. Yeah, I think that she's probably just going to. She's gonna hold her action.
Okay. Let me know when you want to take that.
Yeah.
Silas, you're up.
Okay. Again, not
You got nothing?
not much in the way of range, but I do have a plan. I'm gonna equip my shield. My AC is now 18.
Okay.
Long sword in one hand, shield in the other. I'm gonna kind of like have the shield out in front of me, but kind of move from the position to kind of in the center because I want the first thing they intercept to be the thing
Just
with
so
18
you
armor
know,
class.
if you want to, you can run like that, like 10, 15 feet out and attack it and then disengage and run back. Because it's close. That first one is close to you. The rest are still far behind, but... Or you can stay behind the traps if you want. Or the defenses.
I think I have another idea. This might be a bad time to use it, but I think it's very in character for him to try and expend all his options that are ranged at the moment. So he's going to take a few steps over, maybe 10 feet, and he's just going to look over to Peony and just be like, "Save yours, this is a warning shot." And he's going to fire his breath weapon.
Okay, at the one that's like the closest and everything?
Just going to kind of like, yeah, it's going to probably aim at the closest, but hopefully he's hoping that as they're running, a few might get like in the cone itself, because it is a cone. It is a 5 by 30 foot line. Sorry,
Yeah.
5 by 30 foot. Yeah. So if anything's in that area,
30 feet. Okay.
they need to make a Constitution save. No, it's Dex. The dexterity saving throw. My bad.
What they have to beat?
The number to beat is 12.
Huh?
12.
12.
Alrighty. Well, how much damage did they take? Is it 2d6?
It is 2d6 on a fail and half as much on a success.
Okay, roll that up for me.
Sure. 7.
Alrighty. This is where I gotta do hot math. Lots of fun. Really enjoying
hot
myself.
Math. Ooh,
This is great.
spicy math.
All right. Yeah. So they're all kind of running towards you, like as some have gotten faster, others are slower. I'm basing it off their initiative rolls. Like,
Yeah.
they're kind of forming more of a line towards you because their thought process is like, arrow, hit front one, not back one, and then this like just beam of lightning shoots out from your face. And the slowest one on the uptake to get going didn't get hit, but the other 4 did.
Nice.
Only one of them made the dex save.
Wow.
Well, they do have an intelligence of 3.
They do, but dex is their thing. But all right,
Always kind of raspy after that. Shield up and just holding the shield in front of him for inevitable impact.
okay. Nexoria, you're up.
All right. So, is there any wolf near me?
I mean, the closest one is about 15 feet away, maybe.
So I could run up and do some multiple punching.
You could, and then you could take disengage and run back. Frankly, you're a monk. You have this movement speed for it.
True.
Is that what you want to do?
I want to. Let me just read this real quick. Yep. All right. So Nexoria is going to go ahead, swing her sword, and then follow that up with a punch.
All right, go for it.
Because she can do stuff like that. That is a 15.
That hits.
All right. It's a whopping 3 points of damage.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah.
So you rolled a 1 on that.
Punch.
Yep. And then that for the unarmed strike bonus action, it's a 21 to hit.
You know what? You did barely nick it there.
I figured as much. And that was a 6.
It did twice as much damage as the sword. It is a cursed blade.
It really is.
All right.
I feel like that's the only situation where duct tape would actually be a blessing.
Indeed.
Yeah, at this moment, the head of the guard, Gargraba, she she has a bit of a commanding presence. I think I should make sure you guys know that.
Mm-hmm.
So she's kind of off to the side a little bit, and she's just gonna crack her whip at that wolf in the front.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah! Woo!
And she threw her whip because she got a nat 1.
Oh no!
No.
A for effort.
That's
F for
that's
A for effort.
that's such a good visual. Oh my god!
Just like reeled back, went to hit, and just like whoop, right out of the hand. Just
It's
kept
like
going.
I like just so you guys know, she's got an intimidating, she's got a leading figure. Just
That was so funny.
All right, Peony, you're up.
Okay. As a level 2 rogue, there's not a lot of things that I can do. I have
No,
stabbing.
you're a rogue. You can do anything.
Yep.
I have stabbing.
Confirm.
And then
Yeah,
I
and
have
good stabbing at that.
It's true.
Yeah,
Rogues
you're
are-
within 5 feet of Nexoria. You could probably get that sneak.
Your
rogues are
sneak
the
with-
best.
yeah.
That's
class
true. That's what
level
I'm
one.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a sneak attack.
All right, roll to hit. Let's see how you do.
Okay.
By the way, if you guys want to do non-lethal damage, you just do non-lethal. Like you, instead of aiming for the neck, you went for like the leg to try to take it down
Okay.
or something.
Well, our goal is to kill these wolves, right?
Not these ones.
Just
Just the big
black.
bad in the back.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, just the
red.
big
Not
one.
approached.
Just
Okay, so
red.
could I sneak up on the big guy?
I mean, he's like 100 feet away, so I'm gonna go with no.
No, okay. Then yeah, I'll just sneak up on one of the other ones.
Okay.
That was a 14.
Yeah, that
Plus
hits.
Dex, yeah, which would make it 14, 15, 16, make it a 17.
Yeah, that hits. So
Nice.
roll your damage and your sneak attack.
That's a 4.
And the sneak attack with it,
Is a sneak attack another 4 or a 6?
it's a d6.
Okay, cool. I got a 4 for the D6,
Okay.
and then the D4 still confuses the shit out of me. But
Whatever number you don't see on top.
okay, it's whatever number I don't see on top. Then I got a 3 again.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was a good hit. That was a good hit. So that
Yay.
direwolf in the front, we're going back to the top of the order now. This is where they're able to start attacking if they get around your defenses. Otherwise, they'll have to take a turn to get through that. And the first one, who is by far the most injured because he was kind of leading the pack, going to try to get around the defenses. He fails at that severely. By the way,
You're
V,
rolling
you never
so bad.
you said you wanted to like delay your action, but you never ended up taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're aware of that because it's going back to you now. It's your turn again.
All right. Okay, how bad is that wolf looking?
A strong breeze might knock it down.
And is that like lethally, or is that like
No,
just?
as long as you're not like I stab it in the neck, it won't be lethal.
No, I mean, like I'm not planning on attacking it, but like, are its wounds enough for it to like
Oh, it's still
die?
going.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to cast. Oh, I'm going to cast Longstrider on Peony.
Ooh,
Okay.
thank
What does
you.
it do?
What? What's up?
What does that do exactly?
Oh, it just increases her speed by 10 feet.
Okay.
Nice, thank you.
All right, so Peony, you're pretty mobile on the battlefield with how everything's come in. You can basically get to whatever one you want to
Cool.
with that little bit extra. And Nexoria, you guys match movement speed, so you can kind of do the same.
Ooh.
Is that's your action, Paprika? So I think that's all you got then.
Mm-hmm.
Silas, you are up.
Okay, I've been giving this plan some thought. So the first one is basically down for the count, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. And the others are coming in hot?
They're all right there, basically.
Okay. I'm gonna. Okay. Sword and shield, longsword out. Which one is the closest to? Is there anyone that seems to be threatening Peony, or anything nearby?
They're all
Okay.
kind of running toward you because you're the one that's like right by
Excellent.
that front defense.
Excellent. Wonderful. Okay. He's gonna go to the goblins and just go, if things go bad, if we need to, I have an idea. It's a little crazy. If things go south with what I'm about to do, push the logs and have them roll into the running wolves.
Just so you know, they're running downhill. So you're
they're running
facing
downhill.
uphill.
We're uphill. Okay, I did not. Okay, sorry,
Other
I
direction,
didn't have
yep.
the. Got you. Disregard that. I didn't know
No, that's fine.
the
That's fine.
entire geography. I thought that if they were running to us, we could push them down. Whatever. Point being, if that's the case, then yeah, if there's one that's incoming, he's just gonna shield out and just try to hit it with the blunt end and just knock it over. Is the plan?
The one that's closest to you is the one that's like stiff breeze will knock it over. So if you want to
I'll
hit it,
do
roll
that.
a hit.
Sure. Unnatural 20.
Yeah, nope, you hit it.
Cool. That's a D8 plus 3. That's 4.
And he's still up.
He's just like, he looks over to Paprika. Are you happy?
Now, I'm going to be honest. The wolf isn't happy.
Well, no, he was asking Paprika. Like, I didn't kill it.
Oh, no. I'm saying like this. No, he's still up. He's still moving.
No, I know. That's my point.
Okay. So at that
He's
moment.
playing it off like he's doing it to be
Okay. I get
trying
you.
to. Yeah, he's trying to play it
So
off.
Gorbenden's up, and he's going to run up with his quarterstaff and just try to poke that thing over. And he fails at it.
Oh my god.
So he's going to try to
Gorbenden,
his
why?
unarmed strike on it. Let's stay on the table, please. And he's genuinely thinking about, should I just sit this one out?
Poor man.
You're rolling so badly. I'm sorry.
It's almost a sport at how bad this is.
If he actually hurt something, Silas is gonna be like, Gorbenden, go back. It's okay. It's fine. We got this.
Don't
The next
worry about
direwolf
it,
is
buddy.
the next direwolf's going to try to get over the fortification, and it succeeds. So it's going to try to hit you, Silas. Now,
Okay, that's fine. You can try.
ooh, yeah, I'm going to guess 24 hits.
Oh hell yeah! Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
All the yeah. It's a good thing I'm pretty.
Oh yeah. Oh yep. It doesn't feel good actually too.
Oh, fun times in store. I
Yeah.
do remember I have that
When would
temporary
it
hit point.
feel good?
I do remember
Yeah,
it has that
okay.
temporary hit point that I'm about to burn.
Yeah, you're definitely about to. Yeah, takes 7 damage.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not horrible.
But
Could be worse.
there's
All right,
there's
that's
3
good.
other direwolves behind this one that's kind of looking at you. But Nexoria is up next.
Woo! How close am I to Silas?
I mean, you're close enough that you can get to him.
Okay, so I could get to him and like go bash that one on the head.
Yeah, easily.
Okay, cool.
I had such a good start too.
All right then. She's gonna go for it with her sword, and then flurry of blows. Take 2 unarmed strikes. As long as that one hits.
I'm gonna say if you hit this one, you can do those unarmed strikes on the one behind it.
Okay, because I will kill it if I hit it good.
I mean, you're rolling d4s, so
True. Well, not for sword.
okay, so roll to hit for that first one.
Da 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 da. Nat 20.
All right, roll your nat 20 on this
Heck.
direwolf with a single
Yes.
hit point.
Woo! It's dead.
A single hit point.
It's
There's no
super-
way it can't have less than 2 damage.
It's super
That
dead.
is 6 damage.
Guys,
It's
non-lethal.
it's extremely dead.
Well, it is all non-lethal stuff that you guys are doing. Like
Oh,
just
okay.
because
Oh,
she's using the sword, like she can go for like the leg. Or
She cuts
Also,
its leg
you
clean
could
off.
just bash it in the head with the pommel to knock it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
He
also,
cuts the
if you
leg off.
forgot, this is the bent blade of...
Don't cut the leg off. No.
She doesn't want it to run away.
Nexoria!
That's exactly what we want. That is exactly what we want.
Sorry, that's exactly what we want. No, don't cut it off.
I imagine that
I mean, if you would like
has the
to,
hook. I think she
if
has,
you'd like to stab it, maybe, but don't. No, that's just
I-
cruel.
I
Any
like the idea
fan
that
artists
she-
at home want to animate Nexoria going up to slice his leg off, and just the whole crowd going, no! And she changes what she's doing.
She just stops mid-swing. What do you want?
Bash it in the head!
Yeah, just hit it in the head with
She,
the
like,
with the not
turns-
sharp part. With the not sharp part.
She, like, turns the blade slightly so that the flat of it, and just whack.
So, just got
Right in
slapped
the
with a
face.
sword. Okay.
You just
Instantly, it's
Slap
down.
it.
It's down. You have 2 more hits for the next one.
Okay, next
On
one.
those.
Unarmed strike. That's 17, and then
That
the
hits.
other one is an 8.
That does not. So, roll the 1.
That is 6.
Alrighty.
Thank you, new dice.
I think Silas is just like, gotta hand it to you. Good job.
At that moment, you see Gargraba.
Has she recovered from that?
Has she recovered her whip?
No, she has not, but she has both of her hand axes out now, and she jumps off one of the logs going at that next direwolf, and is hoping, praying to Puddles that this hits.
Oh no.
Pray to the mighty puddles.
So,
Oh, I'm so using puddles as like a fantasy curse now.
Oh,
good
sweet
news is
fantasy-
that one of them did
Wow.
hit.
Oh, sweet fantasy puddles.
So,
Yeah. Oh, sweet puddles.
bad news is that she did as little damage as she possibly could.
Oh no.
I am genuinely impressed with all of my dice right now. I have 2 full sets out, not one of them has rolled good.
No. I just imagine one of us like super mad. I swear to puddles.
I swear to
I swear to Puddles, I'll crack your head open.
Yeah.
B, one of those direwolves managed to get over. Another one of those direwolves managed to get over. They're going to come at you again. They do not hit, though. There you
Ooh.
go. Peony, you're up.
I'm going to use my short bow. And I'm gonna... It's nice because I have that, like, range advantage.
Yep.
And that's even more range. I get 80 to... I think it says, like, 80 to 320 feet. It's.
I don't think you're able to get 80 feet away.
Well,
I think that might be the throwing.
oh. Well, it says short bow range, 80
Yeah, that's how
slash
far you can
320.
shoot the bow.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to... I'm gonna try to shoot the bow at the big one that's like 100 feet away because I'm gonna run up to however many feet that bonus gave me, and then I'm gonna shoot the bow.
All right.
Oh boy.
It was plus 20 feet, right?
Plus
10.
10 feet, but you
Plus 10
have...
feet.
So it's
I have-
40 feet. You have 40 feet, so if you use all your 40 feet, you're absolutely in range to...
Awesome.
Shoot the bow.
Yes. Then I'm gonna shoot big boy.
All right.
He's a chonker.
Gonna shoot the chonker.
A chonker.
Shoot that shot.
That is a 12.
Feel bad
Miss.
about absolutely wrecking this unit.
I do. I feel a little bad.
Good news, Silas. That last direwolf didn't make it over it, so we're back to the top. Go ahead, Paprika. What you want to do? There is
Okay.
there's 4 direwolves up, not counting Big Bad and back. 2 of them got hit by the lightning. 1 is perfectly fine. 1 of them is a little worse for wear.
Yeah, she's gonna try to like strafe to the side and approach the chonker as much as she can, staying at a respectable distance, and definitely trying to stay away from the actual other direwolves. And out from her satchel, she's gonna pull out a flare gun and just shoot it at the chonker.
Whoa!
That's firebolt.
That whoa was in character. Peony's
Just-
like, whoa!
Just to be clear, that is firebolt.
Okay.
A flavorful firebolt, to be sure.
Yeah, because basically artificers, they use all their magic through items. Like it doesn't look like they're casting any magic. It just looks like they're using items.
That's really cool.
All right,
Extremely cool.
that's a nat 20.
All right, roll your damage.
All right.
Double the dice.
There they are. Oh boy! All right. That's 17 damage.
Oh!
Nice.
All right,
Very
you
nice.
hit him. He does not respond. He
Ooh.
stays still, perfectly still. He's obviously like big patch of his fur is singed. Which actually, I did just kind of have a thought. Here is that big
Oh.
Let me see the
bad
boy.
wolf.
Ah!
Oh.
I need to
Oh,
Yep.
close a
chunk.
lot of tabs.
murder boy.
Spooky. Spooky scary.
Murder
Yep.
boy. Spooky, scary murder
Spooky boy.
Not
So
a friend.
I find that funny because Livy said spooky, scary murder boy, but what I heard at first was spooky, scary, flirty boy. The English language is a fickle thing. All right. So after Paprika, Silas, you're up. There is the one that's there's two that managed to jump over the barricade so far that are near you. One is worse for wear. The other one's doing all right.
Oh, boy. Okay. There's a real conflict of interest in my boy's head. But I think I have the solution. Action Surge does give you your whole action again. And does it give movement, or am I thinking of something else?
Oh, you just get an action.
Thank
another
you
action.
kindly. Thank you kindly. Okay. Oh, wait a second. So, but I don't have to, I can attack, then move, then attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go for the one that's worse for wear, and
Yep.
my plan is to basically hit it, then try and get out, and try and get close to where Paprika and Peony are, because Silas is now realizing two of the squishiest in the team are facing down the one we were told is the biggest and scariest, and the protection fighter in him is having a heart attack.
Just so you guys know, that means Nexoria is left to defend the village.
Oh, God almighty.
Woo!
See,
You can
Puddles
trust
almighty.
her.
Oh,
Puddles
God.
almighty.
Okay, well, okay, here's the plan. I'll weigh my choices after I do this at first attack. I'll weigh my options after that.
Yep.
The gods have smiled upon me this day. That's a nat 20. That's
Roll your
Yay!
damage.
2d8 on
Roll
this
your damage.
boyo. The gods have Puddles have shined upon me. 18
You're
points
welcome.
of damage.
Glad to help.
8 and a 7. Yeah, 8 and a 7.
18 points. Yeah.
Silas takes this shot and he cries.
That one's also
Oh,
knocked down,
okay.
and it's knocked out.
So there's only one still left, right?
Well, there's two that are still on the other side of the
But
barricade getting around it. But there's
Okay.
one that already got
I'm-
over it.
I'm a little... Right.
So there's three
My
direwolves
plan
that are still up.
basically is to move over the barricade and deal with those two while slowly trying to move closer. Because A, that distracts them and they won't get over the barrier, leaving Nexoria and the goblins with literally one. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell Nexoria, it's one of them. I trust you with one of them. Don't make me regret this option. And he's going to move back to where the others are, and he's going to see those two and just go like, you being in my way is really obnoxious. But he's going to take another swing at, I guess, whichever one's closer. 17 plus 5.
Yeah, no, that hits it. That hits it good.
Yeah, I have the shield up, so it's only a d8. So that's 5. That's 8 points of damage.
Alrighty.
He's just trying to get closer. Then also that was my action surge by hitting him again.
After that, it is Nexoria.
Woo!
There's the one in front of you.
It's your destiny. One-on-one this wolf. Yeah.
One-on-one this wolf
Hey,
with
she doesn't
two
need to know
goblins
that.
with you.
She's gonna just go for the sword.
No, don't say
Nothing can go
that.
wrong. Nothing. That's a 14.
Oh, that hits.
Oh,
Roll your damage.
That is a 5.
Alrighty.
And what did I do to it
Yeah.
before I decided to do
you
something else?
I mean, it's the one that jumped over is still all right. So you still have your punch.
I shall do that. Thank you. That's 17.
Okay, roll your damage again.
That's a 6.
All right.
Or not
I
a
just
six,
want to
not a-
say the
not
way
a-
I picture
Not a
Nexoria
6,
doing
that's
this.
a 4. Never mind.
Oh, it's 4?
It's 4.
The way I see Nexoria doing this is that she, like, while stabbing, was also punching at the same time.
I love it.
She's a girl of many talents. Teeth of talents.
She's a girl of one talent, but she does a lot of things.
Fair.
Gargraba just hit the jackpot and managed to hit with both of her hand axes on that same
Go,
direwolf.
Gargraba.
And actually rolled pretty good.
Yes.
Woo!
So that was 12 damage, which, I mean, she's not one of you guys. She's not level 2. She's weak, so that's pretty good. B, that direwolf that you, like, hopped over and, like, hit is kind of angry at you.
I'd imagine.
And that anger just, like, blinds him, basically. He is incapable. He is so furious that he's dumb. Yeah, he misses.
Nice.
And then same thing with you, Nexoria, though. Like, it's right there. It's looking at you. You just, like, went to stab it with this. I think he thinks it's a sword, but it doesn't look right. It looks like it's bent. And punched it at the same time and thinks that's stupid. Does 14 hit?
Me? Yeah.
Alrighty.
Bummer.
Yeah, so take 10 damage.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum.
And that last wolf that's by... Actually, no, it's Peony's turn. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
You sounded like you just woke up. Oh, okay.
No, I promise. Peony
You're
was
the
just
artisan.
like,
I know you are.
it's okay. Peony was just like, kind of just waiting, like watching what everybody else was doing.
Getting out
Kinda
of
fell
popcorn.
Yeah, I fell asleep a little bit. Was like, oh, it's my turn. Okay.
You know how you do in combat.
Yeah.
You just actively nap.
She gets bored easily. Anyways, I'm level 2. I don't have a lot of things I can do. I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna try to shoot Big Boy again.
Okay, go ahead.
That's an 18. Woo!
That hits. Roll your damage.
Yay! Okay, it's 1d6. Okay, it's 1d6. Okay, yeah, 1d6 plus 2.
Yep. So roll it. What you get?
That's a 4 plus 2, so 6.
I just want to say, as a little aside, I did not expect you guys to go for the big bad while there was 5 direwolves in your face. But moving on with that, speaking about
Kill the leader. They'll run away.
Murder it.
They'll be disheartened.
the 5th direwolf went for you, B, and just whiffed it. So
Nice.
back to you, Paprika. Whatever you want to do.
All right. Well,
You actually hear Silas just go, "Little help!"
as much as I'd love to keep peppering this big boy with fire, she's gonna try to sort of like sneak out, like sneak like through the actual fence and like gate, to actually get to the other side where like where Reb and Silas are.
Okay.
Okay, so Silas is facing off against like 2 direwolves, right?
Yes.
Okay. How is he looking? Is he looking fine?
On a scale of 20 to 0, he's at a 14.
Wow, that was a subtle way of saying what your hit points were at.
Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna she's gonna kind of come over, and she is going to shoot shoot one of the direwolves with the flare gun.
All right. Roll to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, good.
Nice.
I love the number hit. It's my favorite number of the alphabet.
It's my favorite number of the alphabet.
That was the best part.
Livy, I hope you enjoy your inspiration. That is the dumbest thing I have heard.
Woo!
I forgot I had that. Been useful.
All right, so what'd you roll on? What damage did you get on your hit?
Oh, all right. That's an 8.
Okay,
There's definitely a moment of thank you.
and Silas, you're up, actually.
Okay, he's gonna kind of get not in front. He doesn't want to make it look like he's trying to get in her way or nothing, but maybe aside Paprika and go for the one that she didn't hit.
Didn't hit?
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
I'm trying to pepper both of them down as much as I can, and question. Well, just for the sake of argument, I'm not planning to, but I'm curious. Unequipping shield, is that action, bonus action? Does anyone know?
How long does it take for you to let go of something?
Probably not very long. Good point. But I still have it up, but because I'm currently in the protecting mood. But that's a 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. It's 8, 9, 10. That's 11.
All right. Yeah, good hit. Good hit.
Thank
That's all I'm
you.
gonna say.
Thank you.
That direwolf, just so you know, that's the first time it's been touched this combat.
Mm-hmm.
So
And it's
that's
just
his first. That's his first stab wound, and he's not happy about it.
Nice.
Would anyone be happy about a stab wound?
All right.
Lilith.
Fair.
Okay.
Fair point.
Nexoria, you're up. You got that one still in front of you.
Cool. I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing this whole time. I'm predictable like that.
Stab and punch. Go.
Stab and punch.
That's a 9.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe try the punch.
Cookie or the sword? They chose the sword.
No.
How does the punch taste? Is it fruity?
Try the
The
punch.
punch tastes like defeat.
Ooh,
Is it a
no.
nat one?
Ew.
It's
like
a
feet.
3.
It's a 3. Okay.
It's a 3. Well, 3 plus 4 is 7, but that doesn't do anything. That doesn't help. That's
It
less
doesn't.
than what I had before.
You're right.
Wait. Inspiration is advantage, yes?
It is
Inspiration
correct.
gives you.
Do I dare waste it this early?
Good
I think
question.
I've proven that I'm pretty I like
Lenient?
giving out inspiration for funny or good things. So I mean,
Yeah.
Continue
I-
being myself and I will get it again. Awesome.
role playing earns inspiration.
Never mind.
Oh no!
It's a nat 1.
Doesn't
Well, you had advantage, so it counts the 3 instead.
doesn't inspiration just give you like a bonus D6 or D8, like bardic
That's a
inspiration?
variant rule. The normal rule is just advantage.
Hmm.
All
I'm
I'm
right.
thinking about using that one, but since I haven't decided it yet, I'm going with the basic.
Inspiration is it is basically on base. It is just advantage. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, new dice. You were doing good for me earlier.
Yep. So,
Suspicious. You've been
Gargraba
cursed by
at this
puds.
point is probably just running up still and just using the 2 hand axes and just yelling, "My whip!" Still very ticked about it. Hits with one of them.
You're the
And
only one to blame about your whip.
yeah, she is, but she's not admitting that. And she takes out that direwolf.
Hell yeah!
Woo!
So there's only 2 direwolves still up.
And they're currently circling me and Pap. Oh boy!
And what?
And they're currently circling me and Pap.
Well, more like circling you.
Oh, there.
Woo!
So
I'm small. I'm like a blade of grass. I'm not a threat.
Until I shoot you.
The first one went to bite you. First one went to bite Silas, and Silas probably just saw it happen and used its shield really quick to try to block that.
Cool.
Nice.
And it's Peony's turn again.
No more shooting big boy. He doesn't seem to be reacting to it at all.
What's the fun in
I
that?
know.
It doesn't
It's
seem
no
to be
fun.
reacting to anything.
So she's going
You
Okay, the one thing she hasn't used yet is she has a rapier, a dagger, and a short bow. And I don't think she's used the rapier yet. So she's gonna use that.
Okay.
I'm the
Um,
big boy.
the one that's closer to you is actually the one that's been taking a little bit more damage because you're by Paprika.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for that one. Try to get him.
Stab him. Stab him good, but like not lethal.
Yeah, non-lethal stab.
stabbing.
Stab him next to
Stab
the
him,
heart.
but like don't hurt him.
That's not
Stab him, but don't hurt
possible.
him.
Yes, it is.
Uh,
You're
how
not
do you
trying hard enough.
Nexoria just proved it's possible by that nice miss.
It's not stabbing if you miss. Anyways, that is
Words of
it's
wisdom.
an 11. That probably doesn't hit. Aw.
Good news is though, it's back to Paprika.
You cursed me. You said stab without hurting, and I did.
See, it's possible. Actually, at this moment, Gorbenden is probably like zoning back in. If you haven't noticed, he hasn't attacked in a while.
Yeah.
Gorbenden's old and forgetful.
Poor guy.
So he runs back in and says, "That's right. That's what we were doing. I'm having the. Why can't I do an old man? It's just taco. Just taco."
Just taco. Just taco.
And that like so what you guys see is like it's dark, like but it's like light enough. There's still that fire off in the distance. All their eyes are kind of glowing. There's the torches from the city. And you're all like in the midst of this combat, and you saw like the picture of Gorbenden, right? That scrawny boy.
Yeah.
Good
He is
try,
flying in quarterstaff first to poke this dog in the eye. Like he just
Ooh.
Go, Gorbenden, go!
Just- yeah.
I
so he
believe
does-
in you. She leans over to whoever's close. He's gonna die.
No, he does that, right? Hits him good. Kind of like, imagine like pole vault, like it goes into, and then like he like goes up on top of it, and then he just lets go of the quarterstaff and is like dropping an elbow on this thing.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah!
And hits with the elbow. And knocks it out
Holy
with
shit,
the elbow.
Yes!
Yes.
Gorbenden finally hit something.
And
Gorbenden!
it's good.
You're amazing.
We love you.
And
I'm
you just
so
hear
surprised.
Frail old man go, I can do it! Oh.
It's the people's elbow.
Yeah, that's right. Bad pack. Very bad pack.
Clap it up for Gorbenden.
Thank you, I'll be here all my life. I'll be here all my life.
What the
I'll be here till I die.
With how much pain I am, I hope it's soon, frankly. Wow, that hurts.
Oh no.
Yeah, Gorbenden's gonna go lay down.
Good.
Good boy.
He contributed.
I want to make this very clear because you might be wondering either here or like listening to this later. I did not fudge those die rolls. He really did good.
Awesome.
Yes.
I want to make that very clear.
Proud of the boy.
Like, if he failed it, I was going to be happy for him to fail it, because that would have been a great picture of him just flying past. That's what I was hoping for. But no, he didn't.
Just whoosh.
But no.
Oh,
Direwolf, like, got in his way, apparently.
I don't care if that's not canon. I'm still gonna draw that or something. That's too
That's
funny.
fine. So, there's just that one Direwolf left. And Red Eyes Black Wolfer stands up. And he's charging.
Now it gets fun.
He's about 50 feet away still, but yeah, no, back to the top of the order. Paprika, you're up. There's this one direwolf and the other one that's 50 feet away.
All right. Just gonna shoot him again. Just shoot him again. The big guy.
Which one?
Yes.
Red Eyes Black Wolfer, go to hit.
All right. That's an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
That. Oh Jesus! Can you land properly? Okay. It's like 3. That's 3 damage.
So I see you're channeling the power of Gorbenden. All right. Because on average, that's how much he's done per round. Up next is Silas.
Okay. He's gonna look to Peony because they're close enough to talk. And just go, "Hey, Peony."
Mm-hmm.
Before he gets close enough, remember I told you to save the breath weapon
Yep.
before he gets close.
I've been doing it.
Yeah, before he gets close, light him the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
He just goes, "I'll deal with this little Tagaron and meet you up in the front lines when that's done." And he's gonna just fucking swing at this last wolf.
Go to hit.
That's a 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, unnatural 20 again. I rolled a
Okay,
15.
that hits.
Oh my
Nice.
god. I started drawing Silas and he looks adorable.
9
I
points
made
of
him
damage.
so much cuter than I meant to.
Please show even if you change it, at least take a picture of cute boy so I can see it too. But
He just
9
looks
points
so
of
soft and chubby.
Nexoria, you're up. Closer
Wait,
to
no,
you is the
I
small
have-
direwolf,
I
and then
do have a
farther
bonus.
away is the one that he's
Uh,
out of range for you to actually hit, Nexoria.
He's out of
somebody?
range.
Somebody, can
What's
you hear
up?
me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought there was an audio issue. My bad, because my phone's been being stupid. I do have a bonus action. I'm gonna second
Oh.
wind.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Go for it.
I'm healing. Oh shit! I rolled a 10. That's 10 plus my fighter level, so that's 12 points of damage. I'm back to full.
Dag nabbit. That okay? Good for you.
He just hits the thing, just kind of like straightens his back to get back into the swing of things. Just like, been a while.
There you go. Okay, Nexoria, you're up. The one that is within punching range is the small one. If you want to throw another dart, that's the far one. Big boy. Big boy, red eye. Sasuke's dog.
Sasuke's dog.
How far away is it? Like
50
how many
feet.
feet? 50 feet?
Just out of range of you.
Barely out of range. I want to get at least halfway there and then throw a dart the rest of the way.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right. It's a 19.
That hits. Roll damage.
Stay on the desk. That's a 5.
All right, awesome.
5 with the dart.
Gargraba has gotten back to her whip
Finally.
Woo.
Yay.
and is, as you could imagine, both elated, but also has this sinister, dark look in her eyes. And she's cracking it at this one that, the small one, but the goal isn't just to, snap him with it. It's to, try to wrap this thing around part of him. And it goes out of her hand again.
No!
Gargraba, get it together!
Just straight out of her hand across
No.
and you just hear...
Yeah,
For
first
those of
I
you that
felt
don't
bad.
know-
Now you just gotta get your shit together, lady.
For those of you who don't know at home, I, the DM, do not swear and will not swear for this podcast, but she just goes, "Puddles, darn it!"
I think Silas, if he's in range, if he's close enough for this, will hand her a crowbar and just be like, hey man, it's okay. Have a crowbar in this trying time.
She has a lot of other weapons. She just loves her whip most.
I know, he's just trying to be a
Okay.
But
shit.
she sucks at it.
She does, actually. Peony, you're up.
These rounds go by so fast. It's amazing. I'm used to waiting a million years for my turn. The stab failed, so I'm gonna try to stab again
Oh, okay, good.
with
Okay.
with the
I
rapier.
thought you're gonna stab instead of the fire.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I forgot. My brain went to another place because I was drawing Silas and he looked cute. Yeah, I'm gonna do the fire thing. Thank you for reminding me.
All right.
Peony's really invested in this fight for their life.
I know. I'm super invested.
All right. So that's a DC 12 Dex save he has to make,
Okay.
or take half damage. Yeah. Okay. So he's taking half damage, but roll the 2d6 for me.
That is a 3 and a 5.
Okay, so it takes 4. And that one wolf bee that has not managed to hit you yet hits you.
Oh, finally! I'm almost a little proud of him.
He's attacked you almost every round he's been able to and has missed every single time.
I know. I'm kind Silas is a little proud.
And holy
Wow.
crap, you should be less proud now.
Oh no.
Take 15 points of damage.
Oh!
I'm at 5, boys.
Oh no!
Oh.
I'm not a healer this time. I can't heal you.
Oh,
Fun
wow.
fact.
Being at 5 hit points. What a nightmare. I for 10, 20. How long has this fight been going on? 12 years.
All right, we're back to the top of the order with Paprika.
I could have healed you, but I used my spell slots on Grease.
By the wow, wow. By the way, Big Bad is here.
Oh no.
There he is.
That's the most threatening thing you can say.
I'm so
Bad.
dead. Wait,
I can
Is
change
here.
it. Red Eye Black Wolfer is here.
Hello.
Hello,
Alright.
Floofer.
Floofer.
She
No.
is going to.
This is a different dog, Livy.
I know. Floofer is
She-
a general term for soft
She-
dogs
Is going
and
to.
cats. Not fish.
Dagnabbit, live.
really hoping for that inspiration there, aren't you, buddy?
No,
Stupid thing
this
to
is just
say.
me existing in the world.
All right, so what are you gonna do, Paprika? There's
Okay.
Red Eyes Black Wolf, who is in full steam right here, and then Direwolf number 5.
All right. Well. I'm gonna run away,
Oh,
Oh.
Ah,
and then I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
okay. Red Eyes Black Wolfer, I'm guessing.
Reb, yes, I'm shooting Reb.
Rebwa?
Reb, just Reb
Rube. I'm gonna call him Rube.
is
Reeb.
It's Reb. Rebwa was his
We're
father's name.
We're not doing the J thing again.
It is
It's just everyone's name.
17.
That hits. Roll damage.
9.
Alrighty. Just so you guys know, he looks completely unfazed by all this.
Oh no.
And he is ticked, and he is angry, and he is going.
He's a chonker.
Oh, yes, he is. Silas, you're up.
Well, I unfortunately am out of my bag of tricks, boys. I have one last trick up my sleeve, and that is to drop my shield, go two-handed with the longsword, and pray to whatever puddle lord exists that a D10 of damage is enough to take this thing down.
Holy crap, how many times do I have to say I am not a god? I'm so sick of this garbage.
17?
That hits.
No. Okay, that's 10 points of damage.
All right. He is hurt, and he doesn't like it.
Oh no.
Like,
Would anyone like it if they were hurt?
Well, I'm gonna use.
We already
answered
answered
Lilith.
this question.
Wait. Okay, is drinking a potion a full action?
yeah, it's an action.
Yes.
That okay?
Is that what
I
his
mean,
tea is? Is his tea like healing potions?
Well,
I
it's
mean-
not, but he does put it in his teacup before he drinks it.
Yeah.
Good.
I used my action, and I used my action surge because I thought that something as simple of opening a thing and drinking it wouldn't be a full action because
Doing that takes longer than swinging a sword, and swinging a sword is in full action.
that is fair. I guess that's fair. Yeah. Okay. Well, guess I'll die.
Well, up next is Nexoria, who can choose to either hit the big bad or attack this wolf that's right on you.
It's Nexoria.
It's like, yeah, do you even have to ask?
What is she gonna do?
It's her destiny.
It is indeed. Sword, and then flurry of blows.
2.
Big bad. Rebwa. Reb W.
You rolled a hit.
Come back.
It's Reb Dub.
There we go.
Remdo.
His name is Reb
Reb
Dub.
Dub.
B-dubs.
All right, that was a
Oh,
grand
also
total
here's-
of 9.
Okay, that missed. Try the others.
I'm gonna get out my other d20 real quick because I don't trust this one right now.
Solid.
That one also rolled a 5.
All right, and I believe you have
And that was a 4.
Oh no!
Okay,
Why?
I'm gonna say what I am picturing in this moment isn't that Livy is just standing 10 feet away, punch in the air, thinking that she's hitting the wolf. But she is at this wolf, and this wolf is just doing the most elegant ballet around this fury. These multiple attacks, just on its toes, just
As
It's like-
Nexoria furiously tries to hit it.
Silas is just like, that's the most beautiful image I'll have forever ingrained in my brain before I perish.
Gargraba might be your saving grace, B.
I'm hoping. Here's
She's going
hoping.
for it. She's getting out. She's getting out
wouldn't
that
bet
long
on it.
sword of hers and just going to try to stab this wolf.
She's gonna
that
end up
she
throwing
hits.
away all her weapons.
She's throwing away her whip. The hand axes are still in, next to another one. She has her longbow and her short sword.
Oh, she's a walking arsenal.
Yeah, she is. She doesn't take it down, but she's in between the two of you now.
Oh no! Oh God! That's even worse. The protection fighter in me is screaming. No. Okay.
Peony,
Uh-huh.
Red Eye's Black Wolfer knows you've been trying to hit him.
Hi, friend.
And
Oh,
Red Eye's
no.
Black Wolfer is going at you.
Rebdub. Rebdub.
It rolled a nat 1!
Yes! I live another day! Fuck you!
Holy crap.
I was
Way
gonna
this
ask
could have
if I
gone.
I was gonna ask if I could use the fighting style if I was within 5 feet, but I don't need.
You weren't within 5 feet.
Can you give
was-
me
it was a
self
healthy
inspiration
quest.
for that?
It was a
And also,
healthy
you don't have your
ask.
shield on you anymore, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll have to. Pick
Oh,
it up.
that was
Fuck.
fantastic. Peony is super happy.
As are we all.
I am struggling.
Oh, it's beautiful.
A nat stinking 1. All right.
What happens? I need to know what happens.
Well, he went to go bite you, and I'm gonna guess because you've been skirting around the side, you're out in the middle of a plains, it's physically impossible for him to he just missed, but he missed so bad that he's
Just bit the dirt.
Dagnabbit, why'd you take where I was going? He's just sitting there that's strange. This Dragonborn tastes like dirt and grass. Oh, I feel like I have to throw up.
He stuck his head in the dirt like
And
an
as a
ostrich.
dog does when it eats a lot of grass, just vomits.
Oh no!
Ugh.
Ew, gross.
Deserved.
And then he goes back to looking menacingly at you that didn't happen. Stop it.
Don't laugh at me.
A little bit
I
of
know.
grass still hanging out of his mouth.
Oh yeah, no, he's
Ew.
licking his snout, trying to get the grass off of his tongue.
Oh, he's
Like-
kind of cute.
He's
he
a
wants to
puffer.
kill you. He wants to kill you.
Bad
Puffers that
puffer.
want to kill you are still cute because they're puffers.
That other pupper is going to try to attack Gargraba, who's valiantly trying to protect B.
Well, okay, this is an ironic twist of fate because I have protection fighting style. When a creature you
And
see
she does a
attacks
good
a creature,
job. She doesn't take damage.
oh, I was gonna say that when a creature other than you. Okay, cool. So the attack missed. I don't need to impose disadvantage.
Yep.
You
Awesome.
also still don't have a shield on you.
God damn it!
Thank
It's
you,
an
Felix.
acid.
I'm glad that you reminded him of what I reminded him of 7 seconds ago.
It's a reflex.
I get that. Paprika, you're up again.
Shoot! I'm gonna shoot the big chonker. I need to shoot the big chonker. I'm scared of him.
Shoot the big chonker.
No.
Okay, that's a 23.
Yeah, you nick him.
All right.
Barely hit the big chonker.
Okay, that's 6 points of damage.
All right.
I'm gonna run out of cartridges if this keeps up.
He's looking at you now, just so you know. Silas, you're up.
Oh, this is conflict of interest here. Okay. Would picking up the shield be a bonus? Could I make that argument?
I'd say that's a bonus action.
Okay, so action. I'm gonna drink one of my 2 potions.
All right, go for it.
Slorp.
That's okay. How many d4?
2d4.
Thank you. I don't have that memorized.
I think it's 2d4 plus your con.
5, 6, 7. 8 points of health. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
All right.
Okay. I'm at double digits, boys. We can party.
There. Okay, speaking of double digits, let's go back to people that aren't. Nexoria,
Woo!
what do you want to do?
Also picks up shield, runs over with the rest of the crew, because if he's gonna die, he's gonna do it protecting his team.
All right.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Gargraba has been left by her husband to fight off this last direwolf. Nexoria
Is going in for the slicing and the stabbing and the punching and all that good stuff.
All right. 2 misses. Let's hear it.
I hate you, somebody. You cursed me. That was a 4.
All right.
And flurry of blows.
You're out of flurry of blow. L's and R's are hard. Flurry of
Yes,
blows.
this is my last key point.
You already did it twice.
No, I didn't. I did? Did I? Oh,
I
dang.
think you did.
Yeah, you did.
Dang.
One of them was a complete and utter miss, and one of them had 1 hit.
Yeah.
All right, bummer. Then just regular unarmed strike. But
Yeah.
that was a 21 to hit.
Roll damage.
I'm just glad that you're taking the.
Tis a
the
5.
attention- Just glad you're taking the attention
Okay,
away from me.
so as I've seen is tradition, basically, with all the interesting things that I think Nexoria has done with her dice rolling, she takes her cursed blade and goes to stab at this animal and just straight up misses. And what I picture she does is just drop the blade and with the same hand just like hook sucker punch this dog in the snout
Yes.
and kills it.
The
Oh
big
my
bad-
god.
What?
I'm not even kidding. You barely did it.
Hot
What?
damn!
I'm so ticked because all it did was roll a nat stinking 1. It was going next in the lineup.
Hot
Oh.
damn!
My god.
Can
I'm
I just say,
I-
behind the curtain, like all these combats, I do them all ahead of time with your guys' stats. And there was a TPK one of the times. And like, you guys needed 1 healing potion. You're taking some time, just like, hey, how do you feel about attacking the next wave real quick? That last direwolf, by the way, just sits down in submission and bows its head.
Good pupper.
I'm gonna feed it. I'm gonna feed all the other direwolves that have been knocked unconscious some herbs to help their headaches when they wake up.
All right, that's fine.
Aw. I'm sorry.
You hear
Just-
the
we
equivalent
needed to kill
of
the big
Puds.
one.
You all hear the equivalent of Puds on intercom going, well, over here they all actually frankly just stopped, so I'm gonna guess you guys did it?
Yeah.
Yes. We defeated them.
I can't
It was
believe.
glorious.
I honest to God, think I would have rather been eaten alive by that than what just happened. Because he actually grabs Peony by the shoulders. Do you realize what we've just done? It's a fate worse than death, Peony. We validated Nexoria.
Oh god!
At that moment, Pud just goes, like, Nexoria, you're cut off from the transmission at this point, and just goes, wait,
Yeah. Yep.
no,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
no.
You
I
guys
I want to
are-
make this very clear. This isn't, like, I didn't even realize that we were validating this whole Destiny thing either. Like,
Uh-huh.
dang, okay.
He's been blessed.
Okay, so
I can't believe it.
at
Oh
that
my
moment,
fucking god.
you just kind of see, like, a single, like, drop form, and it just, like, expands into Puds, who, like, teleported over for the sake of it. Because walking's hard. It's not hard, but walking takes effort.
He doesn't even have legs.
Well, like, he just kind of, like, snails around, but pretty fast. Okay, if you're squeamish, turn away now, frankly, alright?
Silas keeps watching.
Who turns away? Does no one turn away? Okay.
Silas's thing is most people scream and run when they see a demon. I stop and take notes on its anatomy.
I'm a bit squeamish, but I'm a scientist, so
He kind of just,
I mean, Peony stabs people, so.
at that moment, this guy, he just kind of, I'm going to send this one. It's not like,
I mean, if you want, you can just have us, like, roll Constitution.
no, it's fine. This guy opens up his
Okay.
mouth,
Oh.
and he's Red Eyes Black Wolfer.
Oh!
He eats the wolfer?
How big does puddles become?
He expands out to get to that size and then goes back to his normal size.
He's Kirby.
Kirby, Kirby, that's
no.
what we should know.
No.
Kirby. He's the star of the show.
No. But then he looks up at you, Silas, and goes, yeah, Silas, do you have any extra paper? Quick.
He grabs one. I think it's like one of the last scraps he had after making all those lovely little notes.
And he puts it on the ground. He spits that onyx back out from earlier.
Amazing.
And just kind of like looks at all, figures it all out, and goes, all right, I think I can do this. Eats them both really quick and just spits out this like sheet of paper that basically is a scroll now.
Ooh.
And just goes, all right, we're going to do this. And the whole town just has this like light. It's not like this super over the top bright light that's like it's not like someone's casting like moonlight on the area. It's just like everything kind of glows. All the people are glowing.
Ooh.
And that scroll disintegrates. And now you all speak direwolf.
Ooh.
Whoa, that's cool.
All right. Frankly, I've done a lot of stuff over there to make sure that none of them died, but they all stopped trying to hurt people. I'm exhausted, and I don't frankly care. You guys go talk to Gorbenden and figure out what you're going to do with these things. And he just like, he goes to turn, and at that moment of him just like going to turn, if you guys aren't looking at the chat recording, you're going to want to. He just falls asleep and just like, and is shut down right there.
Oh.
He is non-functioning, non-responsive. He is unconscious asleep.
Oh.
Poor boy.
I'm gonna put a little blanket over Puddles, and I'm gonna take a head count of the wolves just to make sure that and none of them are in critical condition, and try to ease their rehabilitation.
Yeah, that's fine. What do you guys want to do with the direwolves? They're all like, they've all stopped. Their eyes are still glowing, but it's a lot fainter, and they're all like calm.
Well, we can talk to them, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Can we
Well,
evolve? Can we
so
train the puppers?
There's the one that was on your guys' side that's still like awake that was fighting Silas a lot.
they're okay. They're no offense, guys, but I think I'm the only qualified one to be able to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Sure.
That is a valid fact.
I mean,
Thank you. But before I do that, Nexoria, I have something to tell you.
Yes?
She's gonna go over and sort of like go up on her tiptoes to like get a little bit closer to her face, and then she just whispers, "Thank you.
You are welcome, friend.
Oh.
You kind of saved my life. I appreciate it."
Oh.
Nexoria gives her a hug.
She will give Nexoria a hug as well.
Cute.
Aww.
And then afterwards, she is gonna look over to the dog and just be like, "Okay, so how are you doing? What's your problem? You're not too badly hurt, right?"
This is kind of freaking me out. You're speaking direwolf.
Yeah. I'm not used to it, but at least I can understand your borfs now.
He's like having an existential crisis because like, borfs, is that what we sound like to everyone else? Do we just say borf?
Borf. Yes, that's
And he's like kind of shooken up a little bit, but he's just like, well, I mean, like, I'm hurting, but like, I'm all right. On a scale of 1 to 37, I'm saying I'm doing a solid 3.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna lay down here if you want to talk. And he just like kind of curls up into a little ball like a dog that'd be sleeping at the foot of a bed.
Oh.
And like his tail is wagging, like he is overjoyed right now.
Okay.
Aw,
Well,
baby.
she's just gonna pat his head and just be like, "Oh, so can you tell me a little bit about the big one? What happened?"
Yeah. So Sasuke's little dog. What do you guys call him? We call him Sasuke's little dog.
sorry.
For real.
Rebwa.
Rube.
I'm gonna guess that word didn't get translated. I don't know what that one means, but no, he's
I'm calling him Rube. So I can pronounce that.
Rube.
It's
All
Reb
right.
Dub.
This is
Grab dubs?
you all have different names for him. That is interesting. No, he kind of came out of nowhere, and I do you like my eyes? They
They're
glow
very-
now because of him.
They're very pretty.
They glow because
Oh.
of him. He showed up with these red eyes one day. We never really saw him before, and well, ever since, I've kind of known what's happening, but haven't been deciding what happens.
You were under mind control?
I see.
I have no idea, frankly.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to understand. It's over now.
Are we? What's going to happen to us?
Oh, well, that depends on what you want to do. I'm sure that you'd probably want to have a bit of a conversation with the rest of your pack, but I mean, you're completely free to go over and go back to your den if you have one.
I'm going to be honest. I never want to go back there, personally.
That's understandable. I'm sure it has a lot of negative connotations to you now.
He looks at you, Silas, and goes, "Hey, I have a lot of regrets, actually.
Oh, well.
And I'd rather make that up than just run away."
He would try to walk over,
Aw.
get down on a knee, and just go, well, here's one for the history books. I forgive you.
Oh.
But if you wanna stay and help, we're not as someone seeking redemption because you've gotten it already. Doesn't need
He
to be earned.
puts
it
his
just
head
needs to
on
be
your
given.
lap and is just overjoyed.
Oh.
But if you want to help as a friend, you're welcome.
Peony's gonna kind of like scoot over to both of them and just start like petting the dog.
He's very, very happy, but also occasionally going, ow, no, that part's sensitive. I got stabbed there. I got
Oh,
stabbed.
I'm sorry.
He
Sorry.
opens the
Sorry.
second healing potion and is like, would this help you any? It's my other one, but I can. That's not a problem. Would this help you any?
If you
Can the
want,
dog
but
read?
if I
Would this
did-
would this qualify as a short rest?
I was about to say, like, he's basically saying the equivalent of, like, I just need a good nap.
Oh, okay,
Alright,
but like, you know, before a good nap, like, has this whole conversation consisted of like a short rest?
Almost. Because at this point, the 20 other wolves on the other side have kind of walked around and, like, sat down around you guys.
Oh.
Have all kind of just, like, bowed their head
Wolf
down.
circle.
And in a big unified, you just hear, "We're sorry!"
You're forgiven.
Nexoria runs to every single dog and gives each one a hug.
Gorbenden shows back up, hunched
This is
over,
the best day of my life.
kind of hugging
many
his
dogs.
wife and saying how proud he like. I am just so proud of you, honey, and all that you've accomplished. You frankly, you did great, along with all of these adventures. I've been hearing what's been going on, and I've always said that we as goblins get a bad rap sometimes, and I understand that maybe that's what's happening with all of you. If you guys want somewhere safe to stay, I mean, there's a blacksmith that might be angry because he's always angry, but I think everyone else will understand.
He he smiles at Gorbin. Silas would actually go, I'll graciously accept your offer, but I have one request.
Oh, hang on. He's not talking to you guys. He's talking to the wolves.
Oh, cool.
I know.
My request was
I
gonna
knew he.
be pardon for the wolves. Awesome.
No,
Right.
he was talking to the wolves saying that they are allowed
Does
to
he
stay.
speak wolf? Does all of Reka speak wolf now?
Everybody speaks direwolf.
Oh, awesome. Okay, awesome possum. Great.
Yep.
Then he's just very happy. He's just like, you did good. Good job.
So I'm gonna at this point just kind of and flash forward. At this point, it's kind of been it's been about a week or so since that's happened. You guys have been kind of staying the girls are still staying at Regilda's house. Silas, you've been hanging out with Frax, who thinks you're the coolest thing ever. He's been trying to read your sweater all week because he still doesn't know how to read yet, but he's still looking at there's a big heart on it. That's awesome. I like that.
I make a mean marrow stew, so I give it to the doggos.
Okay.
Oh, sounds awesome.
And no, so they've all been really happy. Frax has been bonding with you, Silas, and he just really thinks you're awesome.
No.
And Puddles is still asleep though.
Yeah, he sleeps for a month. I guess that
He
tracks.
sleeps for a long time. And
Nexoria
Gorbenden
stands watch
kind of
over him.
Gorbenden kind of like everyone get over here! Town meeting! So all the goblins show up, all the direwolves show up, and he calls the four of you up there with him. I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw all of you, I didn't have much hope. I'll be honest.
It's valid.
I don't look like much.
Offense taken.
He's like being very gentle with all of you, like, you know, like soft pats on the shoulder and stuff like that, but saying like, when I saw you, it didn't look like you guys were
Put together?
individually you're strong, but I didn't know how your teamwork would be.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, neither. I don't know these people.
Okay, so my observation was valid, it sounds.
It's very valid.
100%.
But
I would absolutely not bet on the fact that this is absolutely a stroke of luck.
We are
I
ding
mean, I am
dongs.
here.
Tried and true.
I am here. So, you all would have survived because I'm here.
Yes.
I did punch it in the face and it died.
He pulls out a
blessed
sheet
by
of paper
Puddles.
that very clearly was written by Puddles and just goes, yes, of course you're the reason we are, hang on, safe and doing well. Thank you for all that you've done. Yes. I don't know why it says yes. We wanted to actually
Yes.
present you all with a few gifts, actually.
Oh, that's nice.
Just to Peony. These might
Yeah.
not look like much, but we don't have a lot. But these are we have 2 mage stones for you.
Ooh.
What I know that you're a blacksmith, and I know that you like upgraded your armor in that short time. What these are is they're basically blanks. If you can somehow get a spell in them, you can maybe use them with your blacksmithing, maybe make more money or be able to use them in your adventures.
I appreciate this. Thank you.
I hope that they'll serve you well. Paprika,
Yes. Well, what
I
is
hope-
it?
I hope you're okay with a bit of a hand-me-down.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't even need anything, so that's completely fine.
Well, there was a gentleman. Well, back then he was a young boy. He grew up here, but he's moved on, and he kind of lives in the woods. He's a little bit more of a nomad than we are. And his name's Clyde. And he had this large cauldron kind of thing that he would make a bunch of soups in and stuff like that. And he was always eating such strange things. And we know that you make potions. We thought that might help you.
How? I mean, he seems nice, but how would that help me?
Well, like a cauldron, you can mix your ingredients together and make these big batches of potions and things like that. I thought that might be able to help you and be able to study more and be able to have a bit more of a starting to your like little alchemy station.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great. Thank you so much.
Silas. Oh, wait, the paper. Nexoria, don't worry. You as the. Yeah, he crossed that part out. Valiant. That's the next word. Valiant hero. We are saving you for last. Don't get impatient.
I wasn't.
And he looks up and smiles.
I learned patience in kindergarten.
That's nice.
I love these characters.
Silas, my boy. We've got to spend some time together, and you're a hardworking young man, and we know that knowledge is very important to you.
Yes, thank you.
We've had the carpenters in town working. And attached to the classroom, we've made space for a town library. We don't have anything in it yet, but we know that this is something that's important to you. You can do your studying, you can record history, anything that you want to do. But I also have a personal favor I'd like to ask of you. in a moment.
Ask it in.
In a moment.
Of course.
I want to get to Nexoria.
100%.
We would like to gift to you.
They just give him a building?
Yeah.
Yes, kind of. But it does. Hang on. The promise is coming in soon. Nexoria,
Yes.
we've made you the ring of Oof Ow Ouchie. And he hands you this, like, basically iron band that just has, like, a single spike on it.
Oh my god!
No. And he pulls out that sheet of paper again. No, I think I understand this one pretty simple, Puddles. You idiot. And he's saying you idiot to Puddles, because he does not respect him, he just wants to annoy him. Just make sure the ring points out when you go to punch stuff, okay? And as, like, meta,
isn't that
basically
obvious?
from now on, Livy Nexoria does +1 damage for her unarmed strikes. Just that tiny little bit more.
Woo.
Oof, ouchie.
We would like, if possible, for all of you to stay here, actually. If that's all right with you all.
I mean,
Yeah.
we kind of have nowhere to go.
I mean,
Awesome. Great. That's what we were expecting to hear. Now, the other side of it.
but
Yes?
I mean, I kind of. I
Yes,
mean,
puppy
like,
dog guys. Yes?
I'm fine with like staying here, but I'd like to be able to get back into contact with my guild.
Well, where are you all from again?
Well,
Silverreach?
I mean, I'm not from there, but I did
I am
used to live
Nexoria
there.
of Silverreach.
Oh.
That's quite a ways. But
I mean,
I'm sure you'll be able to get there someday.
I'm just saying.
Where are we? How far away are we
Silverreach is
exactly?
on like the edge of a continent, and this is smack dab in the middle. So it's like a couple 100 miles.
Ooh.
I mean,
Yay!
I get that. I'm not really trying to get back to Silverreach, especially since, well, you know, I'm kind of exiled from it. It's just, you know, I mean, the guild really has headquarters in a lot of places, so I'm sure I could come into contact with some of them. I mean,
Could you not
know.
make a headquarters here?
I mean, I could, but I mean, I don't know how good. I
We're
don't
not
know
saying
how,
for a
how much-
lifetime. We're just hoping for a while. But if you can't, we understand. You could be out of the podcast if you want.
I just want to. I mean, I'd love to stay here. I'd like to, you know, be able to talk to my friends again.
Well, I don't see why we can't have you stay here while you get ready for that adventure.
We can. He starts. Silas actually goes, Paprika. I don't know how close or how far they are yet, but I can help however I can. I know I have a lot of maps and charts and stuff, and maybe in a little bit of downtime we can plan a route that could maybe get us somewhere quick.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, if I wanted to go see Lord Talorn, I'd probably have a way to find him. Really, I'm just talking about Zug Zug. He's a traveler, and I haven't seen him in a while, and I really miss him.
Oh.
In all honesty, Puddles has been asleep a lot, so I don't know all that he can do. But when he wakes up, you should talk to him about that. He might, frankly, very powerful. He might be able to help.
I hope so. But like I said, I'd love to stay here more. You all clearly need some help, and
Thanks.
I'm
Appreciate it.
I'm glad to help.
We understand. So about that helping, we'd like you all to stay, but frankly, we have a lot of kids. We have a lot of elderly people that have a hard time working, like myself. And there's quite a few that got injured.
Yeah.
We can't really afford to have more mouths to feed that aren't helping in some way, so however you guys think that you can help. And you just hear Frax call out from the audience, Grampy, tell him the thing. I'm getting to it. Silas, that favor?
Anything. Name it.
Would you mind possibly assisting with the school?
His eyes light up. He's just like a teacher aide.
We were thinking about that. Yes, we have someone. She was injured at birth and she can't properly walk, and she's been taking care of the classes so far. But she's a good teacher.
Of course.
But she's never been able to travel to really learn herself. She's only learned what she learned when she was a girl, and well, sometimes the kids can be a little rowdy, and they, frankly, it feels wrong to say this about a girl that can't walk, but they run circles around her. Literally. Because they're children and awful. And he just looks back at Frax and looks back forward with the blankest expression possible.
Like, hand behind neck, rubbing it like, oh. He's like, yeah.
So, obviously we're not asking you to, like, take over everything, but if you would take over everything, I'd appreciate it.
I will have I'll have a sit-down conversation with her. We can work something out. I'm honored and flattered. And yes.
Her name is Sosa. Her parents are Hugs and Eosha.
Okay, I will speak to Sosa when I get a chance. This is incredibly flattering. I also want to say that as soon as I start putting things in the library, it is he kind of looks to him as like, if it's art with you, I'd like it to be 100% public access. I would love all of you.
Oh, you thought the town library would... No, that's public access, buddy.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Because you said, like, you have your own place, and I was like, ooh.
Oh, right. About that.
No. Place. I was hoping it was... Yeah, I was hoping it was... I was hoping so. I just was confused on the wording.
No, I just remembered about the whole, like, place thing. Brigilda walks up with her husband and little one, and are just like, I want my bed back.
Ooh, yeah.
I really want my... And Gorbenden says to you, Silas, and also, Frax has kind of not been sleeping because he's very excited about you.
Sleep is good. Sleep's very healthy.
We were thinking we can put down, like, some straw, like, in part of the library for now for you guys until we get your house built.
That sounds...
Great!
Good.
I'm glad we're all happy.
Sounds good.
They're happy, everyone. They're happy. He does not care what you say about the situation. He is selling it before you have a chance to respond, because he knows that if you don't have a chance to respond, he wins.
I was gonna say good. He just goes like, for the record, I was gonna say that sounds good. Okay.
We did it, everyone. Yeah, so I believe you guys are we're all good now.
Also, Paprika vows to make Sosa some robot legs.
Aww.
Hell yes.
Woo.
That's... What?
She didn't say that out loud. It's just...
Oh, okay.
That was somebody's reaction.
Oh,
No, that was Sosa's reaction, just from the crowd, just yelling, "What?"
I
think that's a good spot to end it. So, thank you guys. This was fun. Hey guys, so it is somebody. Thank you guys so much for catching episode 2 of Founders of Reka, the Direwolves. It was a blast. Right now, if you guys join the Discord, you're able to enter into a character creation contest to be able to get your character featured in Reka. And it's not just have your NPC show up as just a named character that never comes up again. They will impact the world. If you want to make a stonemason, there's going to be more stone stuff around. If you want to make someone that's just a garbage keeper, well, the town's going to be cleaner. You can do anything with this. We highly encourage you guys to come check it out. I'm very, very excited about it. Sorry if I sound a little raspy here in the outro. I'm a little bit sick, but hey, it's going to be how it's going to be. So I'm really excited about that. So if you just go to the Discord, it's linked on everything that it can be linked in, and you just go in, you're going to see a section that has it written out, but basically
any character you're able to make, it has to have the character's race, name, and an occupation. That does not mean class like druid or whatever. Occupation. What do they do for a living? They may have been heroes before, but what do they do now? Also, continuing on outside of that, it's like a lot of roleplay stuff. Really interesting transition. Next session, it's going to be a role-playing session only. It's going to be featuring a big group RP where the 4 players kind of got together and role-played out their first night all together in that little library that was made for Silas. That first night, or one of the first nights, is going to be role-played out together. And then it's one-on-ones, just me, somebody, the DM, and Silas. Me, somebody, the DM, and Peony. Just one-on-ones and role-playing what they're doing in that her first month with Reka, adjusting all this stuff. It's really, really cool. I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, whenever that's coming out next Friday around the same time, hope you guys enjoy that. Go check it out. So I hope you guys enjoy the next episode of Founders of Reka, Episode 3, Group Roleplay in Reka.